Looking for manga and anime collectibles? We have manga, toy, anime collectibles, complete collections, and so much more at Ultimate Comics.
Welcome to Ultimate Comics. We're the biggest shop in North Carolina, which makes us your pop culture destination. We have everything from Funko Pops to sideshow collectibles, Hot Toys, graphic novels and manga, a whole room dedicated to back issues filled with keys, and a giant wall filled with new comics. So come on down and see all your friends at your friendly neighborhood Ultimate Comics.
Flipping around.
We have 3 shows a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Facebook page. We have key issues, sets, new books, hot variants, and I mean, we do special events all the time. We just had Tankers #1 signed by Rob Venditti available on the show, and we're actually getting those shipped out right now. We're a little bit behind schedule. Well, how are you coming along with that, Rob? We gotta get these out.
I'm going as fast as I can. He's doing covers now? What the fuck? I love it.
Hey kids, want to hear about the best comic book show on YouTube? It's What to Pick Up This Week! Starring Harrison and Sienna from Ultimate Comics. Find out what books to grab each week, from the best stories to the hottest covers, and never be alone again!
What the first appearance this week? You were like
black suit.
Yeah, what? Yeah. So what's coming out this week? Marvel Comics.
Marvel Comics.
Big new release.
Start, yeah.
And they're also doing really cool 1 in 50 symbiote blanks.
flipping through it, and the art looks phenomenal.
Everyone's gonna be after this. I'm sure it's gonna be double, triple ratio.
So nice!
Yeah, that's him writing it. He had the obviously really long running Flash Rebirth series. James Herron does the Ultra Mega cover, and Tilly Walden and Charlie Adler both do Walking Dead covers.
It captures everything that I love about Superman, like that wish fulfillment, that hopefulness. It's fantastic.
You want photos or you want to kill him?
I want a shot. Some people want that.
Little Francis Hugh does 1 in 25, and Pepe Larraz does that real sweet 1 in 50. So a lot of really.
You have option. Number 1.
Both covers.
Well, it's gonna have a lower.
It's
gonna have a lower print run.
To do a really beautiful 1 in 25.
No one's gonna want that. Though.
No, J. Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell. Chewie is just like chucking dingo. A good horror book, which this is horror as well, and has to do with the legend of the Bunny Mask.
You get a gorgeous Peach Momoko aforementioned Scarlet Witch cover. Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti. It is the Moon Knight exclusive by Joe Gisco.
Hey, please let us host the Eisners next year.
Rick and Morty comics. Like Die, like you.
1 in 50. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good. Now that's a look.
Now that's a look.
The ears.
That's a look. All right.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.
Just got Mamo? Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo. Mamo.
I wear my sunglasses anytime I
Boy!
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
Give him out the mind breaker!
Berserker, Boom Studios.
Mr. Hybrid, I smell your hybrid. Mr. Hybrid, wandering down the avenue, swinging a cane, feeling no pain. Mr. Hybrid, I smell you.
can I say? I'm Kid Country! Yeah!
Hola!
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Tuesday Night Live show. It's me, Zach again. No Alan this week. Just me, little old me. For now.
He has threatened to come back.
He has threatened to come back. Be terrified. But welcome to the Tuesday Night Live show. Welcome. First things first, if you're new to the show, make sure you fill out that claim form either in the pinned comment or in the description of the show. Lets us know where we're sending those books to and how you're paying for them. Pretty vital pieces of information, I think. As far as shipping goes, it is $8 flat rate shipping across both the Tuesday and Thursday show anywhere in the continental U.S., and then you can also do local pickup at one of our 3 locations in the Triangle area here in North Carolina or down in Fort Bragg and Fayetteville for absolutely free. Don't have to pay that pesky $8.
We're gonna have to stop saying Fort Bragg soon.
Yeah. Was it Fort
Liberty?
Fort Liberty now, or soon it's going to be Fort Liberty? But yeah, I'll have to get used to that. And then what else? Oh, how to claim. When you're claiming a book, make sure you are putting in the chat both the letter placement as well as like a description. So if I have a Batman book on D here, put D Batman or Batman D, just so we know specifically what you're looking for. And then as far as multiple claims go, we do stream on both Facebook and YouTube, so there's 2 different chats. We get them both on our side in the correct order, so just trust us on those claims. We know which one comes in first. And if you haven't, we do appreciate whenever you share the show. Lets people know that we're doing this. Lets new comic people find out, hey, there's a new way for us to get some books in every week. So we do very much appreciate any shares. And now it is officially the beginning of the show.
Woo!
Woo! Alrighty. Let's go ahead and start off with a new book for this week. We're going to start off with the number 1 for Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones. This is the 8 cover by DNA. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that green background there. Really emphasizing the colors there. Going up on a... What? Oh, yeah. Whoopsie.
Thank you.
Cool. Next up, I'm going to do another new book because we got a decent amount of new stuff to get through tonight. Next up on B is going to be the 1 in 25 Roche variant for Cosmic Ghost Rider. Absolutely gorgeous. Hear him just treading along and destroying the asteroid belt of a planet there. That is $10 going up here on B.
Now, Gustavus Townsend for a Spider-Gwen.
Alright, we do have a few of those, so if anyone else wants those Spider-Gwen number 1s, let us know in the chat. First of our non-new books for this week is going to be The Flash 47 from DC Comics. This is in very fine condition for $5, and you have this great Terry Dodson cover here with The Flash versus Harley Quinn on some roller skates and a jetpack. I mean, you know...
Who will win?
Who will win? Give Harley the chance. I now want a race between Harley with this jetpack and roller skates, Superman, and Flash all together. Come on, let's get it together, guys.
Cosmic Ghost Rider on B for St. George.
Alright, I actually have a couple of... I think that's actually our last one, so if anyone else wants that Cosmic Ghost Rider, let us know quickly. On D, I'm going to place DC Comics Presents number 33 featuring Superman and Shazam. This is in very fine condition for $8. And you have this great cover where Superman's mad that they switched costumes, and Shazam's also saying, not only do we switch costumes, but now we switched powers. So I have all your powers, Superman. That is going to go up here on D for DC Comics Presents.
Can you adjust the Cosmic on B?
Oh, yeah.
And that is the first issue, brand new
this week. Yeah, brand new Cosmic Ghost Rider series this week. Very excited. Also, we don't have it on the show tonight, but there is a Howard the Duck variant, which I'm very excited for to celebrate his 50th anniversary.
Message us if you want it.
Yeah, message us if you want it. We can check with our other stores.
Gustavus is taking that Superman Shazam.
Perfect. On D now to replace that. Let's do Tomb of Dracula, number 59. This is in very good to fine condition for $8. You got Dracula pouncing, saying, "You killed my son Janus. Now Dracula shall kill you." Once again, very good to find condition. $8 for that Tomb of Dracula 59 up here on D for Dracula.
That is the only variant of Cosmic Ghost Rider that we have tonight. We don't have the A cover or any of the open order ones. We just have the ratio.
But if you are interested, shoot us a message and we can see what we can get from our other locations for you. Going on E now. Let's do Wonder Woman number 280. This is in very fine condition for $8. You got Wonder Woman taking on, according to the cover, a plague of monsters with the help of Etrigan the Demon. That is going to go down here on E for Etrigan. Hey, another alliteration. Let's go. Let's do this one next.
Would you do the Tomb of Dracula, or as I like to call him, Todd, on D for 5? Give it an 8.
I'll do that for 5. Alright, replacing that on D now is going to be Captain America, number 307. This is in very fine to near mint condition for $25. Got this great cover of Captain America having a little bit of an identity crisis between Cap or a Nomad.
Hey, that's DC's thing.
Hey, well, I'm sorry. Marvel's taking it before even Identity Crisis came out. Hey. But this is also, on top of being just a gorgeous cover, is also going to be your first appearance of Madcap. That is going to go up here on D now to replace that Tomb of Dracula. Sadly, I don't think I have an alliteration for this one.
On A, that is Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones issue number 1.
Yeah.
A cover, brand new this week. I don't know if it's connected to the other Spider-Gwen series that came out, but it's a similar premise where it's versions of Gwen Stacy, but this time as villains.
Yeah, instead of all being different heroes, they're different villains. I think it is kind of loosely connected to it, but I'm not sure to what capacity fully. Let's see what I got open. I got pretty much everything open. On F, let's do Justice League of America number 190 in very fine minus condition for $20. Absolutely amazing cover here by Brian Boland of all the different League members with Starro on their face being controlled by the great Starfish himself. That is going to go down there once again, very fine minus condition for $20 on F. On G, let's do Supervillain Classics Galactus the Origin number 1. This is in fine to very fine condition for $15. You got this absolutely gorgeous cover of Galactus right up front and center. And I'm going to put it on G because I got to keep my alliteration going as much as I can for Galactus. On H, let's do, because we've had a few requests for some for milestone stuff the past couple weeks. So here we go. This is going to be Hardware number 43 from Milestone DC Comics. Near mint condition for $20. Absolutely great cover here of Hardware himself. And that's going to go on H for Hardware.
John Penta would like to know if you do the Wonder Woman on E for 5. Give it an 8.
I'll do that for 5.
And then Brandon Malhundra would like to know if you would do the Galactus on G for 10. Give it a 15.
Yeah, I'll do that for 10.
And then Brandon, just so you know, when you're making future claims, future offers, make sure to include something about the book as well as the letter.
Yeah, just lets us know specifically what you're looking
for. Like G Galactus.
Yeah, just in case, sometimes, we switch the book while you're putting in your claim. So if you just put G and I switched out that Galactus for something else, we think you're looking for the new book versus that Galactus.
Well, we got you for this one.
But yeah, we got you for this one. On E, we are going to be doing Amazing Heroes number 201. This is in very fine minus condition for $25. Spotlight for this month's Amazing Hero was Cerebus. You got interviews in this one with Dave Sim, George Perez, and more. And you also have what is this? Oh, you also have an interview on the 10 best Avengers stories ever told. That is going to go down here on E.
Any Spider-Man Noir or Crow tonight?
I'll keep an eye out. I had it when I was looking through earlier. I didn't see any Spider-Man Noir, but I'll keep an eye out. Crow, we might have something in here, but once again, I'll keep an eye out for you.
And Eddie Page is going to take that Flash on C.
Sweet. Replacing that on C before I get us some more books to put up. This is going to be the Batman Adventures Holiday Special, #1, near mint condition for $50. Absolutely great Mr. Freeze, Batman, and Batgirl cover there. And you also have an all-star team, obviously, with Paul Dini writing and Bruce Timm doing the art on this issue. That is up there on C, once again, for $50. And let me go over here to get you all some new books. And
while you're looking, we also have a request for Hulk or Robin.
Alrighty, I'll keep an eye out.
Eddie Page will also take a Spider-Gwen on A. We still have a couple copies remaining.
Still have a couple more on that. Shut up, train.
Choo-choo. Still can't get over the fact that we never got that light rail.
Yeah, I still can't get over the fact we don't have a big high pace train system in this country.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about going on a train that goes 300 miles an hour is just really appealing to me.
Mm-hmm. So any Silver Age Avengers, we'll keep an eye out for those.
Keep an eye out.
The JLA on F is issue number 190.
Now I gotta get some more books for y'all, but I'll come over with what I've picked out so far. So first up, going on G, we had the request for some Crow stuff. So this is going to be let me just double check. Yeah, so this is going to be the Crow #1. This is from the 1999 series. Very fine plus condition for $50, and this is your Todd McFarlane variant for this #1 as well. Going down here on G. And then, I think to fill out our board for the first time tonight, I'm going to put one of my favorite books from Image this past year. It's actually the full set of the series, too. This is Step by Bloody Step. All 4 issues, all in near mint condition. Cy Spurrier writing and Bergara doing art. Absolutely phenomenal series if you haven't read it. It is all told through purely images. There is basically no text at all in this entire series.
Oh,
it's really, really good, and if you're, the closest thing I can relate it to is kind of like almost Iron Giant-esque, but the Iron Giant is protecting this little caveman boy. But that is a great series. If you haven't read it, this is a great chance to get it. $18 near mint condition for that whole set of 4 issues there.
And it's gone.
And it's gone already.
Gustavus is picking that up. Robert
Sweet.
is picking up the Crow on G.
Sweet.
And the Batman Adventures Holiday Special on C is in near mint condition.
Yes, it is in near mint condition. Here's another close-up little look for y'all on that one. Before I put it back up here, I'm also going to make sure it's flat so there's no glare on it for y'all. Now I'm going back over to my boxes because I literally grabbed those 2 books and that was it, so...
Yeah, we'll work on the lighting. We just have to get a ladder that is tall enough to reach the lights.
Yes. Which you think we would have in a warehouse, but...
I think we do have ladders that are tall enough, but there's too tall to go through the door. Because we have the rolling ones.
I got you.
That could reach, but they can't fit through the door.
Yeah, you can't turn those sideways to fit through. Because that was what my thing is. It was like, can't you just turn it sideways? But no, if they're the rolling ones, you can't do that.
It's like it's either not tall enough or too tall.
But while I'm looking through these boxes, because it is going to take me a second, especially with these requests, just to make sure I got everything. How's everyone's weekend? Anyone do anything exciting? Go and see, what was new this weekend? Cocaine Bear, I think, was the new movie that came out this weekend.
Someone came into the drugstore actually, and they had just seen it.
Nice. I know, I think it was Jack over at our mall location got to see it this weekend.
I also saw...
Oh, it was Liam, not Jack. Liam saw it this weekend.
On Diamond, they're doing a Cocaine Bear Funko.
Yes. Can't wait for us to get those in the store.
I don't know if they'll stay long.
Oh, they're definitely not going to stay long at the mall. I can tell you that much for sure.
Joe Ridley watched Ant-Man with the fam and said it was pretty good.
Nice.
Still haven't seen it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not going to spoil anything because obviously not everyone's gotten a chance to see it yet. But I got a chance to see it Sunday on the opening weekend. I enjoyed it. I think I also kind of went in with the proper, like, tempered expectations. Because I went in and I was like, okay, the first two Ant-Mans were, like, good popcorn movies. They weren't the greatest things on the planet, but they were good popcorn movies. And then it's going to have Kang. Like, that was my thing. I was like, it's a popcorn movie, and then it also has Kang in it, which is pretty much exactly what I got.
John Penta says he'll be selling a kidney because his fridge died this weekend.
Ooh.
And Will responded saying, you only need one.
That is true. That is true. You only need one. And, I mean, you only need one kidney, and you absolutely need one fridge.
Robert says he doesn't care what's coming. All he can think about is that awesome Flash trailer.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm also excited for, what else got trailers recently?
I just saw, I haven't seen it yet, but apparently they're doing a live-action Peter Pan trailer just released, and I'm like, great, more live-action Disney movies.
Yeah. Does this one also have Tom Hanks in it?
Somehow.
Oh wait, no, they should go with the Christopher Walken Captain Hook, like that live musical version they did like 5 years ago on TV.
Shazam is out in a couple weeks. Next week, I think, right?
Shazam's out in a couple weeks. You got Mandalorian Season 3 starts tomorrow. What else comes out soon or finishes soon maybe is another good question. Last of Us only has 2 episodes left, not issues.
Oh, it's for Disney Plus. Okay.
Coming out now. Let's go on G. One of those Avengers. We had that request for some Avengers Silver Age. So this is Avengers number 36 in fine minus condition for $25. You got a really great cover here with, I mean, despite it having that gray background, it actually makes the characters pop a little more. My main concern is, why does Goliath have purple instead of blue in his outfit? But maybe. I don't think so. That looks like it's intentional. But fine minus condition for $25 on G there for that Avengers number 36.
Any Mandalorian tonight? We're saving a lot of Star Wars stuff for Thursday.
Yeah, I know we're saving a lot of Star Wars stuff for Tuesday, but I'll...
Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. Oh,
or
my
is
God.
it next Tuesday?
No, it is Thursday. I'm just dumb. We're saving a lot of Star Wars, like big Star Wars stuff for Thursday, but I'll keep an eye out in case maybe there's some stuff left behind in here. But in the meantime...
Oh, something I did see this weekend, I started watching Moon Girl and Double Dinosaur.
That's really
that
good.
was really good.
It's really, really good. Ooh. On I...
Oh, yeah, we don't have the ratio for Mandalorian.
Yeah,
I know we previewed it, but we didn't get one from the stores.
Yeah, but if you want to try and get one, shoot us a message and we can try and see what we can get from our locations. On I, though, right now, I'm going to be placing Amazing Spider-Man number 311. This is a near mint condition for $20. You have this absolutely phenomenal McFarlane cover here with the reflection of Spider-Man coming off of Mysterio's dome. That is going to go down here on I. Once again, near mint condition for $20 there.
Eddie Obregon will take the Avengers on G.
Alrighty.
Why are we saving Star Wars for Thursday?
We're saving Star Wars for Thursday because The Mandalorian Season 3 starts tomorrow. We got to celebrate right, and we can't just, toss them like a Star Wars celebration on top of all these new books. We don't want to dilute those sweet, sweet Star Wars books, and we don't want to dilute the attention to these sweet, sweet new books this week. But yeah, so if you're interested in some Star Wars books, I know we're going to have a bunch of them on the Thursday show to celebrate the new season of Mandalorian. So if you're looking forward to some Star Wars, I'll try and find some stuff tonight because I know everyone's always looking for Star Wars stuff. But if you're looking for a really big amount of it, check out the Thursday show.
Alright, the ASM 311 went to Ramon. He was first on that.
Sweet.
Avengers 36 went to Eddie. Any signed books? Keep an
Oh.
eye out.
Keep an eye out. Okay.
And Steven Conlon would like to know if you do the Batman on C for 35. You have it at 50.
If you could bump that up to 38, just $3 more, it's all yours.
And then Steven, just make sure when you're doing your claims or offers going forward, make sure you include something about the book in addition to the letter.
Also, I just came over here because I thought I saw a signed book in here earlier, but maybe I was mistaken.
I never know if it's just the artist's signature is just really big or if it's actually signed.
Yeah, but I'll keep an eye out just in case, because I thought I saw something signed in these boxes earlier when I was flipping through before the show. But in the meantime, let's do... I love this cover. This is Detective Comics 571 in very fine plus condition. This is the newsstand variant. What? Oh, okay. But very fine plus newsstand for Detective Comics 571. Great Scarecrow cover there. I absolutely love this with him already having Robin in his grasp. Both Batman runs away for his life. $15. Once again, very fine plus condition for this newsstand. 571 Detective Comics on G.
Steven says 38 works for him on that Batman on C.
Sweet.
Nathan, the ASM 311 went for $20. So we go based off of who claims it first, and we don't go off of if someone says they'll pay more for it. We go based off who said it first for our asking price.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me get you all a new book from this week. Let's do this one. This is... Let's see, I got C open. On C, I'm replacing Blue Beetle Graduation Day number 4. This is the 1 in 25 ratio by Ricardo Lopez Ortiz for $15. Absolutely love this cover. Absolutely love this book. It's been great if you haven't been reading it. It's a really nice book about kind of simultaneously, superhero stuff, but also really focusing on the specific question for teenagers, which is what do I do next? Because Jaime Reyes in this storyline, he's graduated high school, isn't quite sure if he wants to go to college yet, isn't quite sure if he wants to fully devote himself to superheroes, but then his mom sends him off to work at a restaurant that his aunt owns, and Superman comes by in the first issue and says, hey, you're grounded, you're not allowed to do anything because the Reach are back. So he's kind of got to figure all this stuff out while also trying not to be the Blue Beetle. But it's a really, really good series if you haven't been reading it.
And we are getting a Blue Beetle movie.
And we are getting that Blue Beetle movie.
Jaime Reyes, I think, is the Blue Beetle.
Yeah, they're doing the Jaime Reyes version. I think that's supposed to come out at some point this year.
I think it's a summer release, I think.
Is it? Because, yeah,
but
we haven't...
they didn't mention it in the thing that James Gunn said.
Yeah, and we haven't seen, a trailer or anything else, so...
We'll see. It's finished. We'll see if it goes through to Batgirl.
Apparently, it's tested really well in screenings.
So they can't use that excuse.
Yeah, they can't use that excuse again.
George Hutchins picked up that Detective 571. William, I don't think we've posted the preview books for Thursday yet. Usually Daniel will post them right after the Tuesday show.
Was that Detective on G, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I have another copy of that one actually.
Oh.
I will let you know this one is not a newsstand. It is a direct edition, but it is in near mint as opposed to very fine near mint or very fine plus. I think that last one was.
Can you put that one on I just to make sure?
Yeah, just to make it a little. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna put that on I this time.
Jennifer, let us know if you wanted that one. We haven't done any of the Spider-Gwen variants just yet. Do we have any Spider-Gwen variants? Actually, George Stephanopoulos is picking up that Detective on I. And Nathan, no worries. If you have any questions about anything about the show, don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah, don't ever be afraid to ask. We always got answers for you most of the time. Let's see. I'm just double checking to see if there's any of those Spider-Gwens in here. So it looks like for the Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones, the only ratio we have coming up later is going to be the Greg Land Virgin variant. So if you want any of the other ratios from Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones, shoot us a message and we'll try and see what we can get from our other stores.
I don't think we we have Amazing Heroes issue 139 or 187.
Yeah, I think that was our only Amazing Heroes that we had. Also, I just realized I didn't grab our preview books from over here.
Those are kind
That's
of important. But yeah, Charlie, if we don't, you could probably just ask in the Slack and someone might have them if you're looking for any specific ones.
Yeah, don't mind me, y'all. Not carrying anything important here. Let's see. What time is it? I think it's
7:25.
It's well past time for a preview book.
Wait, what was that? What that thing that they used to say on like news shows? It was like, it's 9. It's like, oh, what time is it? Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
Which is not sinister sounding at all.
Yeah, no, it is.
Like, we have your children.
Yeah, no, like it's genuinely something you could put in a horror movie and be very scary even today.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was some indie movie based off that.
Yeah.
I don't think we have any Garbage Pail Kids, but we can keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out, but I don't think I saw any in there. However, I'm going to put my first preview book of the night up. I'm going to put it on G because then it's right up front and center. This is going to be Action Comics number 285 in very good minus condition for $100. It is just a super iconic Kurt Swan cover there. I will let you know some of the condition stuff. The centerfold is going to be attached to the bottom staple, as well as the cover is attached to that bottom staple. But this is the issue where Supergirl is like officially introduced into the world and is no longer like a little side character for the Action Comics series. So this is kind of when she's fully introduced to the world. And hey, she's going to be fully introduced to the world. I mean, we already had the TV series, but we're going to have the real big introduction through that Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow series coming up soon.
We actually had a Deadpool 1 from 1997 last week on the show. I don't know if we have any more.
I can keep an eye out, but
and no, I don't think we have any Garbage Pail Kids. Is that new this week?
Yeah, I think there is a new Garbage Pail Kids Mad Balls crossover or whatever that's going on.
Yeah. But yeah, we don't have that one. We have not put up the Thanos set just yet.
We have not. That is coming up later. We got a bunch of new books to get through, as well as all those preview books. So stick around. We'll get to it at some point tonight. And, I swears it.
Jennifer, yeah, George just beat you to that Detective Comics. And we do ship to Canada, Antonio. We do not do it at the $8 flat rate shipping.
Yes.
It would be exact shipping. So you would basically claim books, and then at the end of the week, we would calculate how much it would cost to ship those books, and that's how much.
Yeah, sorry, that $8 rule, as I said at the beginning of the show, is the continental U.S. So you have to be on the main continent, and you also have to be part of the U.S.
Yeah. But yeah, we would do it for exact shipping.
Yeah.
And it's a Garbage Pail Kids Deadpool cover variant. We'll keep an eye out.
We'll keep an eye out. Send us a message, and we can keep an eye out across the other stores too. But on I now, so I can fill out this board. This is going to be Venom number 14 from the Daniel Way run. Or not Daniel Way. Yeah, no, Daniel Way run. This is a Clayton Crane cover. Absolutely love it, with Venom lunging out of the water at Spider-Man there. Very fine condition for $25 down here on I.
Alright, so
Hit
that's
me.
Supergirl and G.
Action Comics.
We know what the real star is.
Yeah. Crypto.
Yes. John Penta would like to know, would you do it for $75? You have it at $100.
I had a little convo with Sienna before the show about this book. So I'd say for right now, probably the lowest I can go is 85.
And welcome, new viewers.
Yes, and welcome to all our new viewers. If it's your first time watching the show, just make sure you fill out our claim form. That is going to be in the pinned comment in chat or in the description of the show. That just lets us know, hey, where we send these books to, and hey, how you paying for them?
John Penta wants to know, would you meet in the middle, go 80?
I'm gonna stand firm at my 85 for right now. But hey, who knows? Maybe if you're not doing the 85 now, maybe if it gets to last looks, We'll see if I'll wiggle my way down to 80 then. But let's see. For right now, I think I could probably take down our Spider-Gwen Shadow clones at this point.
Oh, no, is it?
It's still getting caught.
Oh, I taped it down!
Apparently it's...
Wait, why are you putting it there?
I don't know. I'm dumb. It's been a long week for Zach.
It's Tuesday!
It can be a week from last Tuesday.
But you were here Thursday.
Yeah, it's fine. Going up now, we got Our Army at War. This is issue number 272. Fine condition for $15, featuring Sergeant Rock. Why, oh why, is Sergeant Flag and the Easy Company saluting a Nazi flag? I don't know, but you're going to have to read this issue to find out. Once again, it's fine condition, $15 up here on A.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What part of it is getting stuck?
It looks like it's getting stuck on the actual circle part of the A. Yeah.
We're gonna have to laminate it.
Yup. But let's see. I need to get y'all some more books here.
What issue did you say that, Sergeant?
That is going to be Our Army at War, or Sergeant Rock number 272.
Alright, Aaron, it's 272. Let me know if that's the one you wanted. We don't have the Sergeant Rock versus, is it Evil Dead or Army of the Dead?
Yeah, I think it's just Sergeant Rock versus the Dead or something like that.
Yeah, we don't have number 1. We have the one that's new this week, but we don't have the number 1.
Yeah, so if you do want the number 1 or want to try and figure out if we can get it for you, shoot us a message. We'll try and check with our other stores, see if they have any number 1s left. It doesn't even have a sticker on it.
That happens sometimes. Sometimes, actually, the stickers get caught on the book in front of it.
Let me double check. Nope.
Or they fall or something.
Yeah,
It's
that
really
one's-
weird.
That one's just gone into the void, so I'm just going to have to skip that book.
Void of the Warehouse.
The Warehouse Ghost, back at it again.
Alright, no worries, Aaron.
Is it back here? Still looking for this sign book that I know I saw in the stack earlier.
So, can anyone else not believe it's already basically March?
Yeah, it's...
March is tomorrow somehow.
Yeah, March is tomorrow somehow, which means we're marching ever closer to Free Comic Book Day. You didn't like that one. You're mad at me. that is the look of anger.
Brian Petty would like to know what is on D?
On D, that's going to be Captain America, number 307, in very fine and near mint condition for $25, and that's going to be your first appearance of Madcap, who, if you don't know who Madcap is, he's kind of this character who relies purely on, like, he's not slapstick, but he's, like, almost cartoonish. Like, he's not Looney Tunes level, but he's got, like, regenerative ability, so he can do whatever he wants. He has, like, this bubble gun that he uses as a weapon, and also for a while, in I think specifically the Daniel Way Deadpool run, when he has, like, the white and yellow thought boxes, the white one is actually Madcap, who during regeneration got stuck inside Deadpool as an additional psyche. Really weird stuff, but really cool character. First appearance on that Captain America 307.
What issue is the Amazing Heroes on E, and what is the grade?
So that Amazing Heroes on E is going to be issue 201. It is in very fine minus condition. Let me get you a little close-up look at that right there. And...
well, you can keep an eye out for any Captain Planet, but no promises.
yeah, no promises, but we'll keep an eye out. I'm going to replace this Cosmic Ghost Rider on B, that Roche variant. And I'm going to replace that with an Amazing Spider-Man 342, very fine condition for $5. Another absolute, or this one's actually an Eric Larson cover, not Todd McFarlane. Eric Larson cover of Scorpion taking on Spidey and the Black Cat there. Once again, very fine condition for $5 up here on B.
I love me some Black Cat.
Love Black Cat.
Yeah, free comic book day, first Saturday in May.
First-
Mark your calendars.
Yeah, first Saturday in May.
We're gonna go all out.
Oh, we always go all out. Also, I'm not the hugest Funko Pop guy, but they announced their the free comic book day exclusive Funko Pop this year is gonna be Etrigan the Demon.
Nice.
I'm so excited, and the chase for it's gonna be a blacklight version that looks really good because it almost looks like
Is it
the.
like standard size or is it gonna be a jumbo?
It's standard size, but I like the blacklight one because it actually kind of matches Jack Kirby's shading for the character almost. So, really excited for that one. But I'm also really excited for a lot of other stuff.
John Penta came in first for that Spider-Man.
Alrighty. Oh, you already took it down.
Yes.
Replacing that on B, let's do another DC project that doesn't get talked about a lot that's in the works. Dead Boy Detectives #1.
Moving to Netflix now.
It's on Netflix now?
No, it's not on Netflix, but they sold it
To Netflix. Because it's a Sandman thing. Kind of.
Because it doesn't fit the vision of what they want the DCU to be.
Yeah, because I know they were introduced in Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
But they're technically Sandman characters.
Yeah.
So, I guess it makes sense that Netflix would be the one to buy that out and take it over. But anyway, I gotta put the book actually up. Near mint condition from the 2013 run. Dead Boy Detectives #1 for $8 up here on B. And that's right, once again, they are getting their own TV series at some point from Netflix as part of their Sandman universe that they're working on.
Seth Decker will take that Cosmic Ghost Rider you put in the box.
Alrighty.
Ramon Natal will take that Dead Boy Detectives.
Oh.
On B.
Alrighty.
And then we have not put up the new Harley Quinn ratio just yet, but we do actually have it this week.
Yeah.
Usually we don't get the Harley Quinn ratios.
Let's do this one first. Speaking of Harley Quinn ratios, I feel nice. I feel kind. I'm gonna put it up right now. This is or at least one of them. This is the Harley Quinn 1-in-25 ratio by Ben Oliver. $15. I'm gonna take the sticky note off so you can see Harley Quinn making her chin a little cowboy. That is gonna go once again up here on B for $15. Near mint condition for that 1-in-25 ratio for Harley. I'm going to take down the cap on D at this point.
And Fabio's taking the Harley.
Alrighty.
That was quick.
I mean, hey, they were asking for it, so what else did you expect? Going up on B now. This is Detective Comics 629 for $5. And let me just double check. Doesn't have it marked on here, but quick review. I'd say very fine to near mint condition. $5. Detective Comics 629. This is gonna have a weird first appearance. It is your first appearance of the Blackgate Penitentiary. So finally introducing some place to send the criminals other than Arkham Asylum in this issue with Blackgate Penitentiary. And hey, it's going on B for Blackgate.
Jennifer DuPont will take that.
Alrighty.
Well, lag is working in y'all's favor tonight.
Yeah. Next up on B, before I have to go find y'all some more books, y'all going rabid tonight. This is Swamp Thing #22. This is a gorgeous cover by Eric Powell, too, nonetheless. Near mint condition for $8. Absolutely gorgeous Eric Powell cover there, going up here on B for that Swampy. And hey, another character that's getting a DC project coming up again after the TV show.
And Chris St. George will take it.
Alrighty. Just so I don't confuse Jen, I'm going to put up... I found
Never
another,
confuse Jen.
Never confuse Jen. You'll always pay for it. Going up on D, so it doesn't get confusing, is going to be Swamp Thing 21. Also a great Eric Powell cover there. Near mint condition for $8. On D.
Someone just said, any more Swamp Thing tonight? Right there on D.
There you go. And if you want, it won't be the last one.
Chris St. George will take that one as well.
Cool beans.
Doop. I don't know if you want to put up any of the trades that we have over there.
Yeah.
Just because they're kind of stacking.
Yeah, let me see if we got anything. Oh.
Anything you're particularly excited about?
Oh. Yes. one of my favorite recommender series. I'm going to put this up on B. This is I will let you know it is a pre-owned copy, but it is still a great series, so if you haven't read it, this is a good first volume to get. This is the first volume of Black Science from Image Comics. Once again, written by Rick Remender. Absolutely phenomenal series. Kind of almost Lost in Space esque, but instead of being lost in space, you're lost in the infinite amount of dimensions, but it's really fun. Once again, it's pre-owned copy, but it's $6 up here on B.
I don't think we have any Marvel Essentials or DC Essentials.
I don't see any in there, but I'll take a double check here in a second.
What is the action on G?
On G, that is Action Comics number 285, which is going to be your first issue, not first appearance, but first issue where Supergirl is introduced to the world as a whole, as opposed to being, like a small little minor character in the background of the Action Comics series. So this is the first issue where Supergirl actually gets to be a main character and be like, hey, I'm here to actually do things on my own too. But that is what's going on with that action on G. On D, in anticipation for the upcoming Scar miniseries, let's put up Disney's The Lion King #1 from Marvel Comics, near mint condition for $25. And now that he's getting continued appearances, I guess you can also say this is technically Scar's first appearance in comics. Going there on D, once again, near mint condition for $25.
What is the condition on the Action Comics?
That is going to be in very good minus condition. I got some notes for you about it. Just so you know, the centerfold and the cover are both going to be detached at the bottom staple. But other than that, I mean, those are really your only main issues with that. Other than that, it's a pretty nice copy to have, especially for an older age Action Comics. But let's see. Probably, I think The Amazing Heroes at this point.
Same brain cell.
Yup. Because I know C's been moving quickly earlier on. Hey, let's test our luck. One more Swamp Thing, eh? This is going to be Swamp Thing #1. This is from the Andy Diggle run. Near mint condition for $8. This is the direct edition. Going down here on E, once again, $8 near mint condition for that Swamp Thing #1 of the Diggle run.
Alright, I got a combo offer for you.
Cool, hit me with it.
Action on G,
Cool.
plus the Lion King on D,
Mm-hmm.
together for a flat 100 for Brian Penny.
Flat 100. I know it's going to seem kind of petty, but could you just bump it up 5 more for me to 105, and then both of those are yours?
And then 3 people wanted that Swamp Thing on E, but the first person was Chris St. George.
Ooh.
He's been racking up the other Swamp Things
Yeah.
as well. So I think the people
Yeah,
like Swamp
if y'all want me to keep looking for Swamp Thing, let us know in the chat real quick, and I'll keep an eye out in the boxes. Because those are the 3 we had in our little modern box here. We might have some older Swampy in our older boxes. But in the meantime, on E, I'm going to be placing from Milestone Comics. This is Icon number 38. Near mint condition for $35. Absolutely gorgeous cover of Icon Rocket flying through the cityscape. I love this cover. It's great. That's going to go down here on E. Once again, that is in near mint condition for $35.
The people want old Swamp Thing.
All right, I'll look real quick because my stack's gone back
I don't know
here.
if we have a modern over 10 underneath as well that might have some overflow.
Yeah, I'll check down there here in a second too.
Yeah, so people, a lot of people saying more Swamp Thing.
Everyone wants the Swamp Thing. I got you. I'll keep an eye out. Weird question. Anyone interested in Earthworm Jim?
Daniel.
Totally unrelated note. Is anyone interested in Earthworm Jim?
105 works for the Lion King in the action.
Sweet. Alrighty. Well, I'm still looking for some more Swamp Thing. I'll fulfill another request we got earlier for more of that early Avengers. This is Avengers 91. Very good to fine condition for $15. You got Captain Marvel being held hostage. And meanwhile, everyone's talking about how now it's Avenger versus Avenger on this cover. Even though, really, the only Avenger they're versing is going to be Hank Pym. Or no, that's Clint Barton as Goliath there. But that's going to go up here on D. Once again, very good defined condition for that Avengers 91.
Well, they do say Avengers singular.
Oh, it does? Okay,
Wait,
good.
does it? I just assumed that's what it said.
It does say Avenger versus Avenger to the death.
So technically, no, false advertisement.
Technically not.
By the law of technicality.
Our favorite law.
Also, this weekend, definitely visit the mall because we got.
Yeah,
no,
we
it's
gotta-
next weekend. Or is it this weekend?
It's this weekend.
This weekend, pop-up sale right by the Starbucks. Friday, is it the same? The
Yeah,
usual
it's gonna be
stuff?
Friday.
$3 a pop for the comics. Saturday, $2 a pop, and Sunday, $1 a piece. Brand new collection.
Brand new collection, and as
Discount toys, discount graphic novels.
not going to do graphic novels this time.
Oh, discount toys.
Discount toys, statues, figurines, all sorts of stuff. We have a ton of action figures and pops and statues and stuff going to be at discount over there, as well as those comics deals, which, I mean, with these new collections we've been putting over there, there's a great amount of variety. So it's definitely, even though you're not doing the $1 a pop on them, it's definitely worth going out on Friday to make sure you get some of that good stuff that's in there.
I mean, I've seen like full runs in there.
Yeah.
I've seen stuff that's like 3 months old. Like I've seen stuff from, like I'm like, wait, this just came out a month ago.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like me personally, I go over there sometimes on the Friday because I'm always looking for like horror and sci-fi stuff because I know like sometimes we've had some of those like UFO stories and stuff like that
I've
in
seen
there,
those, yeah.
which are always my favorites. They're so fun to read. And then Blue Book came out, which is like a successor that I absolutely love it. If you haven't read Blue Book,
And the
read.
artist retweeted.
Yeah, and the artist retweeted my picture I posted. But yeah, read Blue Book if you haven't. It's phenomenal. It's so
Tiny
good.
Onion, right?
James Tinian and Oming doing art, and it's it's mainly focused on the the Betty and Barney Hill UFO sighting / abduction, which is like the first major cited case in America. And then also afterwards, once the kind of media frenzy got around it, also turned into a big like civil rights issue because they were an interracial couple in the early 60s America. But yeah, if you haven't read it yet, read Blue Book. It's a lot of fun.
Avengers 91 on D went to Eddie Obregon, and Smiley Belt says that he hears there's a great manager at the mall store.
Oh, who could that be? Oh.
His name is either Daniel or Zach, probably.
Yeah, I mean, best guess. Best guess. Probably me.
And we can keep an eye out for Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, I was surprised. Apparently, there's no Swamp Thing in my box here, but I'll keep an eye out on the ones down there or this one because I know we had some more because I didn't go through them unless Alan went through them all on last Tuesday.
I don't remember there being a lot of Swamp Thing last Tuesday. And yeah, Netflix finally announced Something for Something is Killing the Children.
Yeah, super excited for that. I'm looking through this box again because I thought I saw some Werewolf by Night in here early on, but I think I'm mistaken. Yeah. Alright, I can't keep looking in here forever. I do have to put up at least a couple new books. So up on D first, we got Superman number 204, Brian Azzarello and Jim Lee with this amazing Jim Lee cover. Near mint condition for $12. I mean, this is probably...
That's iconic.
Yeah, that's like one of the most iconic Jim Lee Superman images of all time.
I feel like we have a poster of that at the
Yeah,
store.
yeah, I know we sell one at the mall sometimes.
Like, speaking of which, stores just got a big poster restock. So
Yeah.
if you've been looking for some posters, hit
Yeah.
up your favorite Ultimate Comics location.
Yeah. Mall. I need to sell posters. My back room is literally overfilled.
You guys took our poster racks. We have one, and it is overflowing, and we don't have enough room for the other posters.
I have 4. They're overflowing. I think I need them. Now we're having just an argument on camera about poster racks.
Would you do that hardware on 8 for 10? Give it a 20.
I can do that for 14. I'm gonna do. Let's do this one. On G, I'm going to be placing the Harley Quinn number 27, so the new book for this week, the 1 in 50 ratio for $60. This is probably one of my favorite covers that came out this week. This is from Adam Warren and Alejandro Sanchez. Just a really fun, like, fantasy cover. But that's going to be, once again, $60 for that 1 in 50 ratio down here on G for the new Harley Quinn this week. They also have a really cool one, I think, for issue 28 or 29 coming out, where it's like a Frank Frazetta, like, image where it's Harley, like, shredded holding a battle axe over her head as, like, Poison Ivy's clinging to her leg. I know that. I think it's either issue 28 or 29 is going to get that one. Super excited for that cover.
New nickname for you.
Oh?
From Smiley Bob.
Oh?
Lumberzack.
I used to have, this was kind of an inside joke up in, back when I was in college. One time I was doing a voice text, and I was saying something, but it came out as Arizona Zach. So it became a joke that, like, once my life was perfect, even though if I didn't live in Arizona, that, like, my ultimate form would be Arizona Zach.
Zack-O-Lantern?
Zack-O-Lantern's good. I haven't heard that one before. I like new Zack nicknames because it's always just like Zackinator or Zack Attack. And I mean, those are fine, but like, you can only hear the same two so many times.
I actually can't see that cover that
Which
you're
one?
talking about. Oh no, like I'm looking up on Lunar.
Oh yeah. I know it was coming up.
Was it Harley Quinn or was it? Because they're also doing that Multiversity Harley Quinn one.
It might have been that one, but I thought it was either Harley 28 or not. Yeah, 28 or 29. Let's see. There we go.
Thanos has not gone up.
It has not gone up quite yet. However, I do need to put up at least another preview book here.
I do have an offer for you on that Harley Quinn 1 in 50.
All right, hit me with
So you have it at 60, would you do 40?
I could do 45 for it.
Request for more older Avengers.
Alrighty. I know you'll probably like one of our preview books coming up tonight.
45 is a deal for Fabio. Is the Thanos a complete set?
I
I don't know. Because I don't know what people are talking about.
I'll double check. So it is going to be all 18 issues of the Lemire run plus the annual. So I think that is the complete set for the Thanos run there.
So that Harley was Fabio.
Yeah, so it's going to be your complete Lemire run plus the annual from that run. But for our next preview book from the night, I'm going to put up, this is the Black Widow #1. This is from the 2020 series. 1 in 500 J. Scott Campbell ratio variant. Very fine to near mint condition for $200 down here on G. I'm going to replace probably this Justice League on F at this point. I'm going to replace that with, we had a request for it. So this is Werewolf by Night #42 in fine condition for $10. You have Beastman versus an Iron Man of Werewolf by Night versus Iron Man there. $10, once again, fine condition, going on F.
Alright, got a combo offer for you for the 2 milestone books we got on the board.
Alrighty.
So E and H together for $34.
I could do both of them together for... I could do both of them together for 40. If you do 40, it's all yours for both of those. Also, what was that last request we got after Swamp Thing?
Old
other
Avengers?
than not the in between that one. It was Swamp Thing and then something and then Old Avengers.
Werewolf by Night? Werewolf by Night? Hulk?
Yeah, there we go. It was Hulk. That was the last one I was thinking of.
Captain Planet? Some people are repeating their requests.
Cool.
40 is a deal for the two of them together for the hardware on H and the icon on E. I'll grab those.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, that Black Widow 1 in 500 is no joke on G.
Yeah. It is no joke indeed. Oh, here we go. There's another thing we had requested earlier. Here's something we had requested earlier.
People are now saying more requests. Speedy Gonzalez, Underdog. I have a first dibs to anything dog related on this show, so.
Yeah, sorry about that one. And I have anything first related for anything duck related, except for Donald or Daffy. I don't care about those ducks.
What about Daisy?
I like Daisy.
What is on C?
On C, that is going to be Blue Beetle Graduation Day number 4. That is the 1 in 25 ratio for $15. Let's look at artist for you. So yeah, that is the 1 in 25 from Ricardo Lopez Ortiz for Blue Beetle Graduation Day number 4. That's the new issue that comes out this week.
Which I've been loving that they've been publishing in Spanish as well.
Yeah, it's been great.
I really hope they do the trade in Spanish as well.
Yeah. But we also had a request very early on. Like, this was towards the beginning of the show, so I kind of want to give them this now. This is a signed book. We did have a request for some signed stuff. So this is going to be the Death of Wolverine number 1 near mint condition for $20, signed by Charles Soule, the writer of the series. That is going to go down here on E for $20, near mint condition for that signed Charles Soule Death of Wolverine. And then I got H open. Put another thing up for one of those requests earlier. This is going to be
Sorry, Robert Durante taking that Death of Wolverine on E.
Tricked you. I got 2 copies of
Well, give me the other one because other people wanted to.
that. Okay, there we go.
I'll have to check who was second.
Yeah, so both of those are already gone. Replacing it on E, then let's do The Crow issues 1 through 3, or The Crow Dead Time issue 1 through 3, all in near mint condition for $25 for that set on E.
Ramona Tall was second for that Death of Wolverine.
Cool. On, what do we got open? Nope, we got H open. On H, let's do Shazam number 13. This is in fine to very fine condition. Yeah, Shazam number 13, fine to very fine condition, $12. Great cover here. I believe this is reprinting some of the classic stuff when I think it was, I forgot what company owned it before DC, but I believe this is going to reprint some of the classic stories. Was it Charlton? I thought it was another company that they got that
No,
from.
it wasn't Charlton.
Because they got Blue Beetle and The Question from Charlton. I don't think they got Shazam from Charlton. I thought that was another company.
Atlas?
Atlas was Marvel. Yeah.
I don't know.
If someone does know, let us know, because I can't remember it in my head now.
Chris St. George is taking The Crow on E.
Alrighty.
Fawcett.
There we go.
And then Bernie Keeney would like to know if you do that Werewolf by Night on F for 6, you have it at 10.
I can do that for 6.
And sorry, Anthony, Ramon was second for that Wolverine.
Yeah.
You actually came in third, and we only had 2 copies.
Yeah, sorry about that. But going on E now, I got Marvel Fun and Games magazine, number 5. This is in fine condition for $8. It is also unused, so if you want, you can do all those fun puzzles and games yourself. Once again, fine condition, $8. Got your weird maze puzzle of Beast's face on the cover there. That is going to go here on E to replace the Double Boon. Yeah.
Just go to like any Denny's.
Going on F now. Let's do Star Trek The Motion Picture, number 1 from Marvel Comics. This is in near mint condition for $10. You got the shadowy ghost of Spock and Kirk on the cover there. That is going to go here on F for The Final Frontier. Hey, there we go.
Would you do fun for 5? Yeah, but 8.
I could do fun for 5.
Alright, that's going in buckles.
Cool. Going on E to replace that Fun and Games is going to be DC Horror Presents Sergeant Rock versus the Army of the Dead. There you go. There's that full title. This is issue number 6, the new issue for this week. This is the 1-in-25 ratio by Elizabeth Torque. Once again, $25, 1-in-25 ratio. Absolutely love this cover of Sergeant Rock carrying an injured soldier over his shoulder as he's walking over piles of dead Nazi zombies. Going on E there.
Joe Ridley picked up that Star Trek motion picture.
Sweet.
And then I got an offer on the Venom on I.
Alright.
You have it at 25. Brock would like to know if you do 20.
I can do it for 20 instead of 25. This box is getting full. I gotta pull some stuff out of it. Let's see.
You gotta sell stuff.
Gotta sell stuff out of this box specifically because I don't have any room to properly flip through.
It's also 8:01 to give you
Yeah.
an idea of time.
Do another preview or new book here in a second once I get a little pile for myself. Alright. Going up on what I gotta open F. On F, let's do. I just found this one. I want to put it up so bad. This is from Malibu Comics. This is Bruce Lee #1 near mint minus condition for $10. And it's really funny because the note I have for this isn't about Bruce Lee.
Oh.
It is about the fact that it includes a preview of the first Mortal Kombat comic book series, as well as I think the video game as well. That's going to go down there on F. Once again, that is in near mint minus condition for $10 on that Bruce Lee #1. And then
And it's gone.
And it's gone. All right.
Ramon coming in first for that one.
Alrighty.
Any slabs tonight?
There are some slabs coming up tonight. Probably gonna put one of those up maybe relatively soon, maybe close to our break here in a minute. Who knows? But for right now, on F, I'm going to be placing... F is open, right? Yeah, F. On F, I'm going to be placing the Cosmic Ghost Rider. This is the 1-in-100 ratio variant by Ryan Stegman. This is the Virgin version for $75. For, once again, Cosmic Ghost Rider, #1, new this week. 1-in-100 Ryan Stegman Virgin ratio variant for $75 on F.
We have a copy of Phantom Road. We do not have any of the ratios. I don't know if there were any ratios. We have a copy.
Yes, we will. Don't worry. All of our preview books and all the new, or most of the new books we previewed, because we did have one exception earlier, will be coming up later tonight. And if there's any specific covers we don't have on the show tonight, make sure to shoot us a message. We can try with our other stores, see what we can get for you. On I, let's do Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man, number 75. This is in very fine condition for $10. Continuing our little theme of Spidey and Black Cat teaming up to take down a villain. This time they're teaming up to take down Doc Ock, who also apparently has some beef with Owlsley down there. That is going to go here on I. Once again, very fine condition for $10. I know, he's kind of lame.
Everyone has beef.
With Owlsley.
Mm-hmm. Pretty Fantastic Four.
Yes. Something really cool too, specifically. I didn't want to put it up unless someone asked for Fantastic Four, so this actually works out great. What should I take down? What has been up here the longest? Probably at
the Blue Beetle on seed, honestly.
Yeah, I think that has been up here the longest.
And I got an offer for you on the Ghost Rider.
Alrighty.
So you have it at 75. Would you do 55?
I could do 60 flat for it. And then on C, fulfilling that Fantastic Four request. Once again, this is really cool. I almost want to take it home myself, but I won't because I'm a good Samaritan. This is the Fantastic Four, The Way It Began book and record set in very good condition, and it still includes the record. We still have the record in there for you. So if you're a Fantastic Four fan, just kind of looking for something maybe a little outside the usual realm of just the normal comic, hey, this is a really cool collector's item, both with the book itself, a reprint of Fantastic Four #1, and the record to go with it.
60 works.
Sweet. And then on F...
And Kevin Pelham will take the book and record.
Sweet. I knew someone would want that. Going on C now, let's put up, because we had someone ask about it. I didn't see any ratios in there for it, but we do have Phantom Road #1, the A cover here, the new Jeff Lemire series, going up on C for $4. Near mint condition for that new Jeff Lemire book for you, Phantom Road.
What is on G?
On G, that is the 1 in 500 J. Scott Campbell ratio for Black Widow #1 from the 2020 run in very fine to near mint condition for $200. Let's see. Now, probably take down the Superman on D, I think has been officially up here the longest. And I'm going to replace that with Marvel Adventure #1 featuring Daredevil. This is in fine condition for $5. You have Daredevil taking on the Tri-Man, but you obviously have these two villains looking and saying, well, even if you defeat him, Hornhead, you'll have to deal with us, the Gladiator and the Masked Marauder. That is going to go up here on D for Daredevil. Hey, fine condition for $5 on that one. And then on F, let's do Marvel Team Up issue #146, teaming up Spider-Man and Nomad. Very fine condition for $5. You got the two of them taking on Taskmaster and an unknown ally. Also, another weird cover where a character who's traditionally blue costume has been turned into a purple costume with Nomad there. That is going to go here on F. Once again, very fine condition for $5.
I got Bernie Keeney and George Stephanopoulos each for a copy of Phantom Road on C. That is our final copy now.
Yeah, final copy
C.
of here.
The ratio of the Black Widow on G is the 1 in 500.
500.
500. We had to order 500 copies of the open order covers to order one of these.
Let's see. Oh, we got it. All right. Let me grab a new book.
And Marvel team up on F is going to Eddie Oberdon.
Alrighty. Replacing that on F is going to be the Detective Comics 1069.
Nice.
This is the nice. This is the new issue for this week. This is the 1 in 50 J.H. Williams foil variant. So the foil virgin variant of the A cover there. $25 on F here.
Ooh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really nice. And then
That's Fabio on F.
alrighty. I was looking for a spot to put something new down. Don't even need to. Continuing our little train of nice jokes. This is Power Man and Iron Fist issue 69. This is a near mint minus condition for $10. You got Power Man and Iron Fist taking on some group of extremists who kind of just look homeless, but they're saying if you take one step closer, we'll blow all of us sky high. That is going to go on F there for that Power Man Iron Fist 69. Nice near mint minus condition for $10 there.
But speaking of nice, what show number is this, Zach?
369. Nice.
We have fun here.
We do have fun sometimes.
Okay. All right. This might be the last Jen and Zach show you guys see.
I mean, you get more mad at me than I do at you, so that's your call. But anywho, no more me trying to start beef. Let's take down this Black Science trade on B, and I'm going to replace it with, we did have a request for this earlier, so I was kind of holding off, but I'm going to put it up now. 1 second.
Bless you.
Thank you. This is the 1 in 100 ratio Virgin Greg Land variant for the Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones #1. This is going to be $60. Once again, this is 1 in 100 ratio Virgin Greg Land variant up here
Stoop
on
cover.
B.
The stoop cover, as Daniel and I call it.
Oh, yes,
She's
because
on the stoop.
yeah, she's sitting on a stoop with her Doc Ock get up.
So I believe that's in reference to the 1 in 25 for her first appearance, I think.
I think so.
Oh, as Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, as Spider-Man. Not the ratio variant from 1968 or whatever.
Spider-Gwen on B going to Martin Clem.
Alright.
Martin, make sure to fill out our Google form. It is linked in the pinned comment and also in the video description, so we know how to invoice you and how to get that book for you. What issue of Power Man and Iron Fist was that?
69, baby. Can you even hear that?
Yeah, I mean, I can.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Not the people actually asking the question. All that matters is that you know what
Exactly.
number I said.
That was our only copy of this one, right? For the 1 in 100?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
the only one.
On B now, I'm gonna put up Vampirella #1 from 2008. This is from Harris Comics, near mint condition for $8 with a great Joe Jusko cover there. Going up here on B. And I don't know. Do you think it's time to give them another preview book?
I think they're ready.
I think they're ready. And it also helps fill out that ask for some more of that older Avengers stuff. Probably think either the Shazam or...
Or I have an offer for you on one of them.
Ooh, hit me with it.
John Penta wants to know Vampirella on B for 5. You have it at 8.
I can do that for 5. There we go. Don't even need to make a space. John Benta did it for us. Going on B now. As I said, it's going to be one of our preview books for the night. This is King Size Annual Avengers number 10. So Avengers Annual number 10. Very fine condition for $85 there. Going to go up here on B, and here's your little list of info for this one. This is going to have your first appearance of Rogue, first cover appearance of Mystique, and first and only appearance of a girl named Maddie Pryor, who is not Madeline Pryor.
Interesting.
That one seems a little unessential information, but hey, it's a little fun little note for us, a little fun fact that there's just so happens to be another X-Men type character named Maddie Pryor.
Well, do we know that they're an X-Men character or like a human background character?
I don't know. It doesn't say that. It doesn't give me that much info.
I got an offer for you on it.
Oh, hit me.
70.
75. That's my counter. Let's see.
And on H, that is, I don't know what issue number it is, but it's Shazam.
That is, get the specific issue number. That is going to be Shazam number 13. This is the 100-page like special that they used to do. Find a very fine condition for $12. It mostly I think pretty much exclusively reprints stories from the Fawcett era. So before DC bought up Captain Marvel as a character, and before Marvel bought up Captain Marvel as a copyright. Alrighty. I'm gonna put this one up because I love this cover.
Sergeant Rock on A has been there for a bit.
Yeah, let's take that down. Replacing that on A is going to be the Magic the Gathering number 24, new this week. This is the 1-in-10 ratio by Ria Gonzalez. I absolutely love this cover here. I can't remember this character's name. He's like one of the main planeswalkers from the Magic universe, but I love this little cover here holding all these leopard cubs. But that is going to be $10 up here on A. So if you're a Magic the Gathering fan or just a Ria Gonzalez fan, that's going to be a great book for you there. On
I
A.
love Ria Gonzalez
I
so
love her so much.
Ramon Natal is picking that up.
Alrighty.
Also, I love how much love they're getting. Like, they're doing covers for so many different publishers now.
Yeah. It just works. I think they also did a cover for... Did they do a cover for Murder World this week as well?
Maybe, I think.
I think they did.
They've been doing a couple Marvel covers.
Yeah, I think the Murder World Game Over that came this week, I think the B cover was Ria Gonzalez.
Do you have the sticky note for this one?
Oh, yes.
Thank
you.
you. Just because I don't know
Yeah,
what
it
issue
doesn't have the
number
issue
it is.
number. Yeah. Going on A now, let's do JSA Classified number 1. This is in very fine minus condition for $35. Super iconic Adam Hughes cover of Power Girl flying in the sky there. This is from the Jeff Johns run. Once again, very fine minus condition. $35 up here on A for Adam Hughes.
I'm kind of surprised we didn't get like a Power Girl project announcement.
Yeah.
We don't have any Murder World tonight.
Yeah, no Murder World tonight, but hey, if you do want to request and see if we can get that cover for you, shoot us a message. We'll try and see what we can get from the other stores.
We do have 5 of them to get stuff from, so.
Yeah.
You were saying?
What was I saying? I don't even remember.
Because I said, like, I'm surprised they haven't announced, like, a Power Girl thing.
I was going to say, I feel like that would have to be something that comes after Supergirl's introduction.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, the most common, or at least the most common knowledge version of Power Girl I think most people relate to is, like, the clone or alternate universe version of Supergirl. So, hey, who knows? Maybe after Woman of Tomorrow comes out, we'll get a Power Girl something.
Post-credit scene.
Yeah, Power Girl post-credit scene. Let's see, what time is it? I got plenty of time.
18.
Got plenty of time before break.
But do you know where your children are?
No. Because they don't exist yet. Or ever, who knows.
I mean, you have pets.
Yeah, that's not the same. I'm sorry to say it to all the people who love their fur babies. It's not the same.
It's better.
It is better because you don't have to worry about taking it to school at some point. Ugh.
Well, obedient school.
No. You teach it to be obedient at home. Going on H, let's do Human Target number 12.
Final issue.
This is, final issue. This is the 1 in 25 Jorge Molina variant there for $10 going on H for Human Target. Hey.
Foil?
It is not foil. It
looks like it should be.
It does look like it should be, but it is not foil.
Huh. The very loving caterpillar is sharing some love with us, giving us a little heart emoji.
Nice. You know what? It fits character, so that works.
George Hutchins, let us know if 75 works for that Avengers on B. If not, Eddie Obregon says he'll do it for 75.
Cool. I'm digging deep. Trying to find some goodies.
Alright, George is passing, so Eddie Obregon will take that
Alrighty.
for $75. George says, sorry, cooking spaghetti.
Oh, that takes priority.
Well, hey, a watch pot never boils.
Yeah, watch us instead, and then let that boil over. I'm like leaning into this box so I can look through all of it, but it's pushing into my ribcage. Alright. Last couple books and I'll be back over. I don't know what this is, but I want to put it up. Something calls to me about this.
Answer the call.
Can't put that up there, so let's do. This is going to be Werewolf by Night, issue 25 in fine condition for $10. Not really fighting anyone on this cover, just a really great close-up of Werewolf by Night as he's lunging, I guess, towards you, the viewer. Going up here and be, once again, fine condition for $10 on that Werewolf by Night. I feel like I can probably take down the Black Widow at this point.
Yeah. Any Phantom Stranger or Constantine or Time, depending on how you pronounce it, or Zatanna.
I'll keep an eye out. I thought I saw one Phantom Stranger in the mix in these boxes, but I'll keep an eye out because I'm not 100% on that one. But in the meantime, get back over here, and I'm going to take, I already took down the Black Widow, so I'm going to replace that with this is the book that I was interested in. Now that it's front, up, and center, I can actually put it out. This is $20.99 unlimited, or not unlimited, $20.99 limited with a Ron Lim and Adam Kubert cover here. Very fine minus condition for $4. I'm actually not 100% sure what.
I think that's an ash can.
Is it an ash can?
It looks like an ash can size.
Yeah, it's ash can size, but it doesn't say ash can. It doesn't have a note about being an ash can. There's no notes about this on this thing. It's just $4, very fine minus condition for that $20.99 limited. It's got that blue foil background. That's going to go down there on G.
Yes, it was an ash can.
Okay, it is an ash can.
Previews of the 2099 books. So X-Men 2099, Doom 2099 number 10, Punisher 2099 number 9, Ravage 2099 number 11, Spider-Man 2099 number 12, and 2099 Unlimited number 2 with an introduction by line editor Joey Cavalieri.
All right, there we go.
And it's shiny.
And it's so shiny.
Seth Becker will take it.
Sweet. Yeah, no, once again, I was just like, there was no info sticky notes. I just saw this and it just like spoke to me. I was like, that needs to go out.
I'm going to guess no, but do we have any Golden Age at all? Maybe some like Dell Comics?
Maybe. I'll try and keep an eye out for any of that Golden Age stuff.
Likely no. But
Likely no,
keep an
but
eye
we'll
out.
keep an eye out.
Usually when we have Golden Age books, I'm pretty sure they're previews.
Yeah, most of the time they end up being previews, just because I mean they're hard
Golden
to
Age.
come by. Yeah. Well, on G now, I'm gonna place the Riddler Year 1. This is issue 3. So the brand new issue that comes out this week. This is the 1 in 25 Miko Swan variant, $10. You got the Riddler just kind of on his knees crying, but he's got his mask on, so he's just like, oh! That's gonna go here on G for green because he's the
Bobby
Riddler.
will take it.
I actually have a couple of those. So that is actually our last Riddler, number 3 up there now. So if anyone else wants it.
There was a Marvel family in the preview books, but it looked like it might have been a reprint or something. For Golden Age. I think it was a reprint.
Was that the
The Shazam Marvel?
Yes, Shazam and the Shazam family. It is a reprint from DC Comics after they had purchased the character. So we will have that up later.
Got about 4 minutes to break.
Alrighty. So that means I gotta put out some goodies before we go out. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna splurge y'all a little bit before our break here in a couple minutes. Oop, definitely need that sticky note on the right book there. There we go. All right, I gotta find some spaces for these. So let's take down.
Spider-Man on I, nothing else there for
I was thinking. Oh, I'm gonna make sure that stands up. There we go. Take down that. Take down that.
Yeah, there are definitely pros and cons to standing the books up straight. Pro, no glare. Con, they fall easier.
Yeah. And then I need a third space, but this only just got put up, so I'm going to take down this Marvel Adventures on D.
Wolverine 80 has not been shown yet.
It has not been shown yet. So, what I'm splurging y'all with in these last couple minutes here is some really... Before break. Sorry, not before the end of the show. Before break are some really nice new ratios for this week. First things first on... I got D open. First things first on D is going to be Thor number 31. This is the 1 in 100 Black History Month ratio featuring Black Panther on the cover there. $100 for that 1 in 100 ratio going up here on D. On F, we are going to be doing the Hallows Eve number 1. This is the 1 in 100 Alex Ross Timeless Sketch variant for $50 on F.
And that Thor is Ken Lashley variant.
It is Ken Lashley. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't have the artist listed. And then on I, I'm replacing Hallows Eve number 1. This is the 1 in 200. This is the Art Germ Virgin variant of Hallows Eve herself. On I for $125. And hey, I know I put up 2 Hallows Eve #1, so let's just say to make it easy on Jen, Green Goblin for this one. Actually do Hallows Eve for that one on I.
Okay.
And then her chat claim.
What is on E?
On E, that is going to be, that is the DC Horror Presents Sergeant Rock versus the Army of the Dead, issue 6, so it's the final issue of the series. It is the 1:25 ratio by, let me double check the artist here, yep. That is going to be the 1:25 ratio by Elizabeth Torque. Down there on E for DC Horror Presents Sergeant Rock versus the Army of the Dead.
And then Fabio wants to know if you do the Green Goblin. Wait, yes, Green Goblin?
Yeah, it's Hallows Eve, but it's Green Goblin on the cover.
Wait. He's changing his offer because you put down the 1 in 200. So now it's a combo offer.
Combo offer
for the
both.
2 Hallows Eves.
Got you.
So together, you have 1 at 50, 175 together. Would you do 130?
I could do 140 together. Actually, 135.
135.
135 is my counter offer. And I guess while we wait on that counter offer, it is 8:30, so it is time for our little quick break here. Get me some time to refresh my little stack of books behind here. Get y'all a little second to...
35 works.
Cool. Get you a little second away from my grating voice. No!
Which one was it?
That was the 1:25 for DC.
Oh, okay. Can you just double check it?
Yes.
And also fix the power girl.
Yes.
Sorry.
I'll fix it after double check here. Yep, we're all good on that.
Before we go to break, I did have a couple questions people were asking on what some of the books were.
Okay. Hit me with those, and then we'll go to our break here for a second so I can refresh our stack.
B, G, and H.
B, G, and H. Gotcha. So on B, that is going to be Werewolf by Night #25. Fine condition for $10. Great cover of him just leaping at ya. On G, I got the 1:25 ratio for Riddler. Year 1, issue 3, that's the new issue for this week. $10 for that 1:25 ratio.
We have sold one already.
We have sold one, so we can't take any offers on that one. And then on H, I got the 1:25 ratio for Human Target #12, also the final issue of that series. And that is $10 for that 1:25 ratio, done by, I lost my little note, by Jorge Molina.
And yes, we have some of the Star Wars ratios that will be up a little bit later tonight.
Yes, we got a lot of ratios and a lot of new books from this week to get through. I still got a good amount of preview books to get through, including a couple slabs, including that Thanos set, including so much stuff. Plus, I got all my host of regular back issues that are also always great to put up. So stick around. We'll be back here in a couple minutes after our little break here. And yeah, that's about it until we see you after the break here in a couple minutes.
And the new Ultimate Comics.
At the new Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, we've got comics, toys, collectibles, and gnarly manga.
At Ultimate Comics at the Crabtree Valley Mall, you can come get your Polaroid taken with Alf.
Waka waka.
With so much to see and so much to do at Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, you'll want to bring the whole family. It's the grand opening Friday, November 5th.
We've got a rad feeling about this.
He's a weekend at Bernie's.
One time, please.
I've been caught with my in my hand by the boss like 20 times today. I'm not going out there. Welcome to the Ultimate Comics Super Secret Warehouse. We have so many unprocessed boxes, literally thousands. What you just saw in the little shot was not even half of just unprocessed long boxes that we have not gone through yet. This is the stuff we use for our live show, so I thought it'd be really fun to give you guys a behind the scenes look and hopefully find gold. If not, it should still be pretty fun to see what's in this box. All right, let's see what's in this bad boy. Oh, heck yeah. This is the first print of Ultimate Spider-Man 1. This is the OG printing. You know, you got a couple ticks on the spine there, but still probably like a $50 book. Pretty nice. And that is pretty hot right now. Oh, snap! I am very surprised I censored myself. This is the first issue of Knights of the Old Republic. This is a super hot book right now. I am really happy about that. That is awesome. Okay, alright, back to the box. Okay.
We're back.
Hey! Welcome back. I'm in the middle of sipping my Red Bull over here.
Sip, sip.
Sip, sip. Alright. Y'all been asking for slabs. Y'all been asking for signed. This is the ultimate best of both worlds. We just got these back from CGC.
Fresh.
Fresh from CGC. Oh god, I barely even want to take it out of this bag. It's so
well, you
fresh.
got it because it's going to make the glare worse if you don't.
Yeah, so I'm going to take it out of the bag even though it hurts me.
But it comes with bag.
But it does come with the plastic bag. That's a little bonus. But this is Batman Spawn #1. This is from the new 2023 one that they just put out. CGC 9.8, signed by Todd McFarlane and Greg Capullo, and it is the this is the Virgin variant C.
I think it was the 1 in 666.
I think. Oh no! It says on the back. This is the 1 in 1,000.
Oh, okay.
Yes, 1 in 1,000.
I like that
ratio.
they've been doing that. That DC
Yeah, they put it on the back so I can even show you guys. It is the 1 in 1,000 ratio, signed by Todd McFarlane and Greg Capullo. $1,500, 9.8 CGC slabbed on F. Witnessed and everything on F. And now that I put up something that large scale, I think now is a good time to cover layaway program.
Yeah!
Yeah! So, for those who don't know, we do offer layaway on the items on the show. How that works is it is going to be a 10% down deposit. That is non-refundable. And then over the course of 6 months, you'll pay 15% a month on your invoice. And then once it's done, we ship it out to you. It's all yours at that point. We do say you can only have one thing on layaway at a time, though. But if you have a current layaway, still want to grab this on layaway, let us know. We can finish up your layaway that you currently have on this invoice and start a new fresh one on this. But yeah, God, that is a big book to get right now.
Mm-hmm. Especially because they left the ending kind of open-ended.
Yeah, they left it open so they could. I know they want to try and come back and do like a mini series at some point, but this has been in the works since 2006, and publishers don't really like to play nice with each other for too long, so we'll see. Hopefully it does.
I mean,
but
look at those Marvel DC crossovers.
I mean, I feel like we should come back and get another one of those. I want some more amalgam.
That is a 1 in 1,000 variant.
It is the 1 in 1,000 variants. We had to order 1,000 copies. 1,000 copies of Batman Spawn just to get one of these, and then we sent it off, got it CGC'd, and it's signed by both McFarlane and Capullo on there, and it's witnessed. So, I mean, no denying that it is not them on there. And then on I, let's see, on I, since the other ones went so well, I'm going to try this one out. This is the Rogan Gambit #1. This is the 1 in 100 Alex Ross Timeless variant of Mystique for $70 down there on I. I don't think I have anything to alliterate with I with Mystique or Rogan Gambit, but hey, can't win them all.
An eye for an eye.
An eye for
I don't know.
Yeah, the whole world goes blind or whatever. Probably Human Target, I think. I think
the Power Girl's been up there longer.
Yeah, alright, I'll take down the Power Girl.
On D, that is Thor issue 31, the 1 in 100 Ken Lashley Black History Month variant for $100.
Yes. And then
Thanos will be up when he goes up.
Yes.
We can't rush Thanos.
Can't rush Thanos. He's very very meticulous in his planning.
He's a bit snappy.
He's a bit snappy. I don't want to get him out of the green room quite yet. He hasn't finished drinking his kombucha that he asked for before the show. But going on A now, we wait for Thanos to finish his kombucha.
He is inevitable.
Yes. This is going to be Star Wars number 32. This is the new issue for this week. This is the 1 in 25 Luke Ross variant of... Chewie. Yeah, I love Chewie there. He's so emotive getting chased down by all these droids. But that is going to go up here on A. Once again, 1 in 25 ratio for $15 there. Star Wars 32 on
I
A.
love when I have to restock the Funkos because I get to see the Chewie Funko.
Yeah.
I love the Chewie Funko.
I have a flocked one.
Oh.
From they did it for The Last Jedi, I think. So it's him
Nice.
holding a porg and it's flocked.
I love the porgs. What is on B?
On B, that is
Not
werewolf.
porgs.
It is not porgs. It is Werewolf by Night, number 25 in fine condition for $10 up there on B. Now I think it's
literally considered getting like a plush porg. I've never seen The Last Jedi, but I just think they're cute.
I think between the porgs and those crystal foxes, I think I like the crystal foxes a little more. I think those
I
are
don't
cuter.
think I've seen the crystal fox.
They're pretty much what I just said. They're just foxes, but they're made out of like blue crystal. But I think I like those a little more than the porgs. What was I saying? I do love Chewie though. I have I might wear it on Thursday for the Thursday show, but we have to turn the AC down. I have a hoodie that is all covered in fur, and it's Chewbacca's chest with the satchel coming across it. I might have to pull that out for the Thursday show. If you want me to wear my Chewbacca hoodie that I'll be sweating to death in for the Thursday show, let us know in chat, and I'll try and dig it up.
Let Daniel know so he brings a jacket as well.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have to turn the warehouse
I'm gonna need it like 30 degrees in here because it is warm in that thing. But let's see. I took down that human target on H, and in its place, let's do Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends in fine condition. This is issue 1 of Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Fine condition for $30 on H. And this is going to be your first appearance of Firestar, which is not in regular continuity. And then this is obviously the comic book adaptation of the cartoon series as well. Which is weird because it's first appearance Firestar out of continuity, but not first appearance Iceman out of continuity. So I'm curious what his first out of continuity story is. If you by some chance know, I'm kind of curious. Let us know. Let's do... I feel like this one's fitting to put up here. So let me take down the Sergeant Rock on E, and I'm going to replace that with the... I believe this is the original one. This is Spawn Batman by Frank Miller and Todd McFarlane. Near mint condition for $15 on E. Right next to the brand new one from this year. Hey! And then... probably either Werewolf or Phantom Road.
Well, John Penta coming back in to maybe clear some space for you.
Hey.
Introduce Spidey and His Amazing Friends on it for 20. Give it a 30.
I can do that for 23.
And then... typing this so I don't forget. Oh, we got more offers coming in.
Oh, there we go.
Well, Drew Lamas is going to take the Spatman on E outright.
Cool.
And then 23 works on the Spidey and His Amazing Friends on H.
Cool.
And Fabio has an offer for you.
All right.
On that slab.
Okay.
So we have it at 1,500.
Mm-hmm.
Fabio would like to know if you would go down to 900.
I can't go down to 900. Sienna would absolutely kill me. I think the lowest I can go... the lowest I can go on this one is going to be 1,300. just because it's so brand new. The market's still hot for it, and I know we can sell it in the stores in one of the cases for sure. So I can do $1,300 for it, or if you just can't do the $1,500 all at once, we can do a layaway. Just so you know, for layaways, we don't take offers on top of the layaway, so it would just be full price no matter what. But you can split it up that way. But on E, I'm gonna put Detective Comics $5.69, near mint condition newsstand copy for $25. You got Batman and Robin taking on the Joker in this weird Joker card universe, and also the Joker has Catwoman kidnapped or catnapped. That's gonna go here on E. Once again, newsstand, near mint condition for $25 on that Detective. I think it was $5.69. And then on H, I'm going to do Avengers number 152. This is in very fine plus condition for $30. This is your first appearance of Black Talon, who, my God, that costume needs some work, my man. But that is going to go down here on H. Once again, very fine plus condition for $30 there. Take down Miss Werewolf by Night on B, and I'm going to replace that with one of our other variants for the night. This is going to be Star Wars Hidden Empire number 4. This is the 1:25 ratio by David Lopez. Absolutely gorgeous cover there. $10 for that 1:25 ratio up here on B.
What issue was the Riddler?
The
Riddler on G?
That was issue 3.
Okay. So Russell, just to make sure I'm understanding correctly, you're claiming the Human Target 12, 1:25 that we put away in the box, and the Riddler Year 1, 1:25 on G. We'll set this aside for you. Star Wars on B for George.
On B or E?
On B.
Okay. Sorry, I knew you said one of them. I just couldn't hear
It's okay.
the emphasis.
Have trouble emphasizing my words. And then counter offer for that Batman Spawn, 1,100.
I can't go any lower than 1,300. Just being as transparent as I can. I just can't go under 1,300 for it tonight.
That one has explicit instructions.
Yeah, no, like literally, I got explicit instructions when I said, "Hey, I can't go lower than 1,300 without getting fired," is because I was told if I go under 1,300, I might not have a job.
All right, Fabio says no worries, he's gonna pass on that.
I gotcha. Yeah, no problem.
Norman wants to know if you do detective on E for 20. You have it at 25.
I could do that for 20.
And what is on I?
On I, that is the Rogan Gambit number 1. That is the 1/100 Alex Ross timeless sketch variant of Mystique. I know, Mystique is on a Rogan Gambit cover. But, I mean...
They're making some interesting choices on who they're putting on what title.
Yeah. I will say, like, I don't remember if this is main continuity or if it's just side continuity. But I know in some instances Rogue is Mystique's daughter, so like maybe that's the connection there.
Just X-Men.
Yeah, or just X-Men. One of those two. But going up on...
Okay, Russell says that's correct. Okay, so we're going to get these for Russell.
Cool. On B, I'm going to do... I haven't been showing any love to the person who requested Hulk earlier, so I'm going to put one of those up. This is the Incredible Hulk 315, near mint condition for $10. Got this great cover of Bruce Banner emerging from the Hulk as it splits open. And this also is going to have John Byrne art and story on the inside of this. That's going to go up here on B. And hey, I was saving this one for the alliteration. What are you going to do, sue me? But this is Elvira. Yes. Yeah. How dare you wait for alliteration? This is time for litigation. Going on E, this is Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, number 45, near mint condition for $20. Got Elvira cleaning up after a host of her macabre friends left a bit of trash in her theater. Going down here on E for Elvira, hey.
And then Anthony Marcus is going to take that Rogue and Gambit on I, 1 in 100 on layaway.
Alrighty.
People are saying she's Rogue is Mystique's adopted daughter in some continuities.
Okay.
And then would you do the Hulk on B for 7? You have it at 10 for Aaron.
I can do that for 7.
I think we have the new Venom ratio in the box.
We do. I'm literally looking at it right now.
And then Anthony, just make sure when you're making further claims or offers to include what book it is in addition to the letter. And then Martin Clem wants to know if you do the Elvira for 15. You have it at 20.
I can do that for 15.
Same to you, Martin. Just make sure you're saying like the letter as well as like E Elvira.
Yeah, just so we know exactly what you're looking for. You know, sometimes
make sure we got the right book for you.
Yeah, because we switch out a book sometimes. Like we had that request for Human Target earlier. We already swapped that out. What?
Was that a yes for 7?
Yes, that was yes for 7 on that one. But sometimes we get those requests a little bit late. But hey, if you put that title and the letter, it lets us know.
Exactly.
Yeah, we know exactly what you're doing. So I can go back into this little box here and be like, hey, that book you wanted that you just missed out on, I'll grab it for you. But for now, I'm gonna put on B. This is Spider-Man Unforgiven, number 1. This is for $5, brand new. I think this is a one-shot. I want to say.
I'll check.
I think it's a series of one-shots they're doing across a bunch of different characters, but it's Spidey versus vampires. So it's going on B for Bloodsucker, which I feel like that's like maybe like a racially motivated term in a world where vampires actually exist. I feel like they wouldn't like being called bloodsuckers.
Well, good thing they don't.
Yeah, good thing they don't exist, because A, then there'd be vampires, and B, we'd have to we couldn't say that word. But anywho, off my random tracks of thought. On E, let's do that Venom ratio. This is the 1 in 25 Cafu variant. For $10 on E, you got the full feral version of Venom with his more put-together self in the background. That's Venom 17, specifically 1 in 25 ratio on E.
Yeah, it looks like it's, the Unforgiven is going to be a series of one-shots. So there's going to be an X-Men one, a Captain America one, and a Blade Vampire Nation tying into it.
Which is interesting because also Moon Knight has been having a storyline that's very focused on the Vampire Society in New York, so I'm kind of curious why he's left out of the party on this one.
Different vampires.
I guess. Going on G, I'm replacing, this is the A cover for Rogue and Gambit number 1 this week. $4 for that A cover going on G for Gambit, hey! And the G part of Rogue. And then to finish filling out our board for right now, let's do from DC Comics. This is Karate Kid, number 1 from the Legion of Superheroes. He has his own book now. Good to very good condition for $5 going down there on I.
I got Jennifer DuPont and Russell Lobb each picking up a Spiderman on B. We have 2 copies remaining.
Sweet.
And then Fabio coming in first for that Venom on E. I don't know how many copies did we have?
That was the only one.
Okay, and that was issue something?
Issue 17. Yep.
Okay. Chris St. George is picking up a Rogue. And that's the A cover for Rogue.
That is the A cover for Rogue and Gambit.
So I think we have more. Hold on.
Yes, we did. I think we had a few copies on that. Yep, A cover. Going on E is going to be Sonic the Hedgehog number 58. This is the retailer incentive 1 in 10 ratio, $10, done by Nathaline Foundrain. What's the next? Gonna go down here. E for, even though it doesn't have Knuckles on there, for Echidna. Hey, I can do what I want.
Drew Lamas is also picking up a Roland Gambit A cover. We have a couple left.
Or, I mean, if you prefer the villains, you can do Eggman for E. I don't know. Whatever you want.
And then Norman is taking that Karate Kid on I.
Sweet.
And we're caught up.
Awesome. Get y'all this. Going on I now to replace that Karate Kid is going to be Daredevil number 11 from the Mac run. This is $25 near mint condition with a Casada and Mac cover there. And this is also going to be your third appearance of Echo, who is, as I think they started filming the Echo TV series.
I mean,
The schedule is real wonky with them, but I think they should be filming at this point, because I know it was something that was supposed to be coming out like
this year
or next year. So
I thought it was supposed to be like a summer release or something.
Maybe, but yeah, I know it's supposed to be coming out sometime soon. So there's your third appearance, Echo, right there. Oh, I heard the shifting in that box, and I thought like my entire display was coming apart. I was very scared.
Sorry, Russell. Someone already claimed that Karate Kid on I.
Yeah, sorry about that. Ooh, it's already 9 o'clock. Where does the time go?
Time flies when you're having fun.
It does fly. I guess you could say that no matter what, the end of the show is always inevitable. Because I'm taking down the Phantom Road on C. And I am replacing it with, y'all been asking for it, I'm giving in and finally giving it to you. It's a little, let me see if I can fit it all. But this is your full set of Thanos, the Jeff Lemire run, all 18 issues plus the annual, all in near mint condition. This, oh, it fits perfectly in there. The whole set's gonna be $200, all in near mint condition, and I got not one, but 2 lists of info for you. So I'm gonna go.
They're not even sticky notes.
They're not even sticky notes. They are full receipts. So let me go through all of these for you. In issue 4, you have your first team appearance of the Coven, which is a trio of witches who live in the God Quarry and feed off obsolete gods. In issue 8, you have your first location appearance of the God Quarry, which is the realm that the Coven lives in, and it's where gods go to die. Issue 13 is your first appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider. Hey, he's got his new series this week. And, I mean, I don't know who doesn't know Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Reminder to claim using both the title and the letter.
Title and letter. But yeah, first appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider in issue 13, and also going to be your first appearance of King Thanos in that issue. Issue 14 has your second appearance and first cover appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider. Issue 15 has your the revelation that Cosmic Ghost Rider is
Frank Castle. Just the Hocus taking it.
All right, I don't even need to go through the rest of this list. There's like 3 more other things I had to cover on there, but hey, it doesn't matter anymore. It's already gone. He'll have to figure it out himself.
No, include the list for him.
No.
Darren, we are not able to go lower than 1,300 for the spawn on E. That is our absolute rock bottom.
Yeah, that's like, it's not even a thing where I'm like, hey, maybe stick around for last looks and we can go a little lower. That's like literally the lowest I can go.
And then Eddie Obergren would like to know if you do the Avengers on H for 20, you have it at 30.
I can do it for 23. Let's see.
Are these on labels?
They are on printing label, on shipping labels. Yeah, pretty fancy stuff we got going on over here. But going on C, we got that Hallows Eve #1. This is the Alex Ross Timeless. This is the color version of the Green Lantern cover, or not Green Lantern, Green Goblin cover Whew. That's going to be $4 up here on C. Also, I really like how he draws it so the Green Goblin has like, it's just yellow like bulb lenses over his eyes. I think that's a really nice way of doing that style mask. Yeah. It makes it seem like a little more realistic that it's clinging to his face that perfectly, including his lips.
23 is a deal for the Avengers on H.
Alrighty.
New Zack City would like to know if you do the Sonic on E for 7. You have it at 10.
I can do that for 7. I actually got a couple more copies, so if anyone else wants that Sonic for $7, let us know. I'll go ahead and change that sticky note now.
Let's see. I got Aaron Buckles for a Goblin and Stephen Conlon. What's the book that it's? It's Hallows Eve?
It's Hallows Eve number 1. Yep.
What is the Daredevil on I?
That Daredevil on I is going to be Daredevil number 11 from the Mac run. It is in near mint condition for $25 and is going to have your 3rd appearance of Echo. Otherwise known as, I think, still the current Phoenix, right? Or possessor of the Phoenix Force.
I don't think she is anymore. I don't know who possesses it now.
That tells you how far behind I am.
Yeah. I'm very, very behind.
Wait. That must have been super recent then, because she was still Phoenix in...
She had a little mini-series.
Okay. Because, yeah, no, she was still Phoenix in the like, one-shot that they used to start off the big, like, epic war that they have going on in the Avengers storyline right now. I'm not going to do that, because that's going to be too confusing. Well, let's do instead the on H. Let's do Unbreakable Red Sonja number 4. This is the 1 in 30 Selena variant for $8 there. Going on H.
George, can you send that in a message to us? Because it looks like there was a mistake. But send us a message, and I'm basically going to make Daniel deal with it because I don't deal with PayPal anymore.
Yeah, so send us a message, and we'll have Daniel look at it tomorrow for you.
Echo is still Phoenix. That crossover is still going on. Oh, okay.
Cool.
I thought for some reason that I read something that she didn't have the Phoenix Force anymore.
I mean, she might not after the Fall of X and the other Avengers stuff they're doing this year for both their anniversaries.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know they're doing some sort of thing as like some sort of like hard reset on both of those teams, so they can kind of go back to basics on both of them. And they're also bringing back, letterboxes for the books.
Ooh.
Yeah, or at least for those two, I know they're doing it. Oh my goodness. Let's do this. Probably the Star Wars on A. No, that hasn't been up there too. Probably
We got some Daniel love in the chat. Norman says, by the way, Daniel does a great job. I messaged him last week and heard back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I will say probably not going to have that tonight because he's not here, but he'll definitely try and message you first thing in the morning when he does get in. But I just took down... What did I just take down? I have really bad memory right now. This is me, Thor number 31 that I just took down, and I'm going to replace that with a Amazing Spider-Man 243 in fine to very fine condition for $8. This issue features the return of Mary Jane Watson, and apparently a pretty pivotal decision for Spidey, as showing by there's a second woman's head on that cover. I'm sure it's romantic related. That's going to go up here on D. Once again, find a very fine condition for $8.
When will they let Peter Parker just have a normal romance?
Never. Never. Except for in the Renew Your Vows storyline. Now that I can actually look in this box, now that it's not covered, I know we had that request earlier for some essentials, so let me double check in here real quick. See if I have any of those essentials for you. And that is a no on any essentials in here tonight. What the? I have to fix this because my interest peaked. There we go.
Ooh.
Let's do this up here next. Probably Spider-Man Unforgiven or Star Wars on A, I think.
I think Star Wars was up there longer.
Alright, I'll take down that Star Wars on A, and I'm going to replace it with that Shazam and the Shazam Family annual #1. The Shazamly, I'm sorry, Shazamly Matters. Near mint condition for $10. There's a good look at that cover for you. Really nice painted cover going up here on A.
Brand new this week, right?
Wait,
or is that no? Wait.
No, this is that preview book that they were asking about earlier that has the Gold Age reprints in it. There was a one-shot that came out today that was tied into the movie that was called Shazamly Matters.
Oh!
Yeah. I did not come up with that pun. I stole it directly from the new book tied into the movie that came out this week. Which I think is supposed to act as like
primer?
Yeah, it's like a primer of like getting you reintroduced to the
Shazam, Fury
Shazamly.
the God Special, Shazamly Matters. Whoa!
What?
Zachary Levi writes a story in it?
Mm.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Hopefully it's not about vaccinations.
Anyway.
Anywho.
Back to the books.
Back to these sweet books. And my sweet Red Bull. I'm trying the blueberry flavor tonight. It's all right. I kind of want to let it sit more, but I feel like the slab has been up here the longest. So what should I take down next then? The Unforgiven?
I think that Daredevil on I, honestly.
I thought I put the Unforgiven up first, but yeah, I'll take that down.
I don't know, maybe you did.
Jen knows best. Jen knows best.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Jen knows best.
Except when it comes to Jen.
Except for Jen things.
Which is just story of my life.
Yeah. Going on I to replace that is going to be Batman vs. Robin #5. This is the 1 in 50 ratio by Yasmin Flores Montanez. Absolutely love this cover with like the split blue and red, like upside down.
It's the final issue.
Yeah, it is the final issue. Ties into Lazarus Planet, I believe, still, or like the aftermath of Lazarus Planet.
It's done.
$15 on I.
It's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying Lazarus Planet was done. I was like, yeah, the Omega came out last week.
Isn't there like a finale? No, I'm thinking Murder World's finale.
Yeah, you're thinking Murder World finale, which is this week too.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what Game Over is. Which, anytime I think of the full title, which is Murder World Game Over for the one shot this week, all I can think about is Spy Kids 3 Game Over. I just want like. They can't defeat Arcade, and all of a sudden the guy shows up.
Yes! What's on H?
On H.
Bless you?
That was a cough.
Okay.
For some reason, I just, like, breathed wrong. Doesn't seem like that should be a thing that happens, but it did. But on H, that is the 1 in 30 ratio for Unbreakable Red Sonja #4, done by Selena. That is down there, near mint condition for $8 on H.
Correct, Joseph. You cannot do a discount on layaway. You also can't do a bundle on layaway. So you're saying you wanted to see if you could get the slab for $1,300 and the Thanos set for $1,500 total. You can't do that for 2 reasons. So 1, we don't do bundles, and 2, we don't do
discounts on the layaways. Yeah. But on I now, I'm placing Moon Knight number 12 from the Jeff Lemire run, near mint condition for $50. Absolutely gorgeous Greg Smallwood cover here of Mr. Knight surrounded by a bunch of bladed or bullet-filled weapons going down here on I.
Would you do the Shazam on A for 5? You have it at 10.
I can do that for 7. Alright, I'm taking it on Unforgiven now. And I'm going to replace it with a Spider-Gwen number 1 from Marvel Comics. This is the first issue of her first title series, so this is premiere, both issue and series of her having her own title. This has your first appearance of the Bodega Bandit, who is a mysterious villain inspired by the McDonald's Hamburglar. Also, fun fact, this first issue has a cameo in like the first couple pages in the background of a poster of a local band to here in North Carolina that I really enjoy. I listen to them all the time. And also their keyboardist was my law teacher in high school, which was, yeah, it was interesting. There's a lot of weird connections. But yeah, and, like, I learned it just like last minute because I was reading that book in class and he was like, my band's in there. And he went to the page and was like, that's the poster for my band. And I was like, oh, sweet. So yeah, listen to Jack the Radio. It's really good.
We've had them for a couple signings.
Yeah, no, we've had them for a couple signings. Because yeah, I think Latour is also local. So I think that's how they managed to get in there.
Alright, Martin Clem picked up that Spider-Gwen. And then, correct, Joseph, so we couldn't do $1,700 either because we don't do bundles on layaway.
Yeah, we just don't do bundles at all.
We've been burned before.
Yeah.
I don't know if Zach knows the story of how we were burned, but
I don't know the specific story, maybe for live show of how we were burned, but I know plenty of stories of how we've been burned in stores on layaways.
With bundles.
Yeah, with bundles or just stuff that randomly doesn't get picked up. Weird stuff like that.
Is I issue 12?
Just
issue 12.
It is just issue 12.
Is there a key about it? Like, what's significant?
There wasn't anything specific on there, so if you want to look it up and just double check for me. Yeah, there wasn't any other notes on there. In the meantime, we'll get more info on that book for you. Up on B, I'm going to put up the Rogan Gamut 1 in 25 Zoo or Zoo variant for $10. Near mint condition up here on B, brand new this week.
That's not the right sticky note.
That's not?
There's no way, unless this is signed or something.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this to the side.
Yeah, we're gonna remove that because apparently that is the wrong sticky note for that book. You know, it's been sitting in the box like since my first show. I've just been passing over that one. Looking down here for a second, cause yeah, we had a second of these. So 1 second here.
Okay, let's see. So I got Will for that Shazam. I got Martin for that Spider-Gwen. Gustavus will take. Seth coming in first for the Rogue and Gambit 1 in 25.
Cool. That is our only copy for that one.
And then Gustavus has a combo offer for you.
Alrighty.
the Goblin on C, which we can't do the deal on, so the deal is going to come off of the next book.
Got you.
And ASM on D together for 6. So basically, we should discount the ASM to 2.
I could do both of them together for 8. So that way you'd be paying full price still on this one, but you'd only be paying 4 for this one. So let us know if 8 works for that combo. And then on A, I'm going to be placing Guardians of Nowhere #1. This is the Gwenum variant, near mint condition for $15 up here on A.
Was that the first Gwenum?
No, it is not.
Deal for 8 for the Goblin and the Spider Man on. We still have a couple.
We still have a couple more of those this week. Alright, so leave that there. There's that Spidey. On B, I'm going to do the Incredible Hulk #160. This is in fine condition for $10. There is a stain on the top of the back cover for this one. That's why it's in the fine condition. Other than that, it's in great condition. $10. If you want me to show off that stain on the back, let us know and I'll break it open and show y'all. And then on D, I got Radioactive Spider-Gwen #1, near mint condition for $8. Excuse me. So this is the #1 for the second titled series for Spider-Gwen up here on D.
It's the first cover appearance of Gwenum.
Okay, first cover appearance of Gwenum.
And George Stephanopoulos coming in first for that one.
Alrighty. So we had that near mint one. I also have another one at a lower grade. Do you want me to put it back on this space? Or you want to put it? Gotcha. Yeah. So I'm going to put up another one of these Guardians of Nowhere. It's going to go on I this time, just so I don't confuse Jen. Same book, just in very fine plus condition, because it does have a bit of printer rub along the spine there. I don't know if you can see it along that top staple. That's going to go down there on I for $10 this time, since it is in lower grade.
Did you already go over what's on H?
Did I?
I can't remember if I asked you.
I did go over, but I'll go over it again real quick. That is the Unbreakable Red Sonja #4, 1 in 30 Selena variant there, near mint condition for $8.
John Penta will take the Guardians of Nowhere on I.
Alrighty.
And then Gustavus will take the Spider-Gwen one on D.
Alrighty. I'm going to put this up. It's from last week, but I know we had some interest, and we only had one last week, so I'm going to put up this one. It's going to go up on A. This is the Superman #1. This is the 1 in 200 Francisco Mattina variant, also in foil, beautiful foil, for $115 on that 1 in 200 ratio on A. And then fix my box because I just dropped everything that's in here on its face. And hey, what do you think? 94 or 95?
95.
Okay. It actually fits with some of the books we've had up tonight. On D, I'm going to be placing the Marvel Swimsuit Special from 1995 in very fine condition for $20, featuring Rogue and Gambit on the cover. Hey, some synchronicities there going up here on D. That one brain cell only cares about synchronicity.
Patrick Call has a question for Zaxter. Did you sell that War Romance Golden Age book from the Valentine's Day special? I think that's been sent to the stores.
I don't know. To be completely honest, I'm not usually here at Warehouse, so I don't know the goings on here. I'm usually over at our mall location or at the Cary store. So that might be a good thing to message the live show account about, and we can try and figure out where it went. Because my guess is it's either
Cary or Durham.
Yeah, it's either Cary or Durham, or
honestly, maybe Bragg. Because
maybe
we've been trying to get some.
Yeah, so I'd say shoot a message to live show.
Oh, he bought it.
Oh.
Wait, then why are you asking?
I don't know then. Hey, I don't know where it went. I just sell the books on the show. And once the show ends here at 10 o'clock,
It's wiped from your memory.
Yeah, that's well, not even that it's wiped from my memory because I remember that, but it's just that's where my addition to the show ends. I'm just here to host, sell y'all some books, have a good time, talk around, you know. These guys handle all the actual, you know, hard work.
Dude, Daniel handled the hard work.
Okay, yeah, Daniel handles the really, really hard work. Jen handles the hard work of managing
typing.
the Tuesday show, yeah.
Martin Clem wants to know if you do that Marvel swimsuit special for $15. You got it at $20.
I'll do that for 15. On D now, I think it is time. Actually, I'm going to save that for a couple more minutes. And instead, I'm going to do this. Going on D now is going to be Action Comics number 1052, new this week. This is the 1 in 25 ratio by Jorge Fornes for $10. You got this weird robot with a dangling eye poking out of it. I think it's supposed to be like one of the Metallos or something like that.
It's Metallo.
Oh, it is Metallo? Okay.
There's like this whole story arc with it.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it was Metallo in the story arc, but I was like, there's no green.
It's gone.
Oh, that's sold? Okay.
I don't know if like Fabio is like hiding in the warehouse and he just like sees us putting it up.
We when we leave, we just see like a car peel out from the back of the warehouse.
We're like, that's weird.
That's weird, huh? Crazy. Going on D now. I'm going to do another new book from this week. I'm going to try and get through last of these new books from this week, so we can get some really good stuff here in the last bit of the show. Even though these are really good too. This is going to be My Little Pony number 10, retailer incentive 1 in 10 ratio by Trish
Forstner, who you know and love from Stray Dogs.
Oh, yeah. I actually didn't get a chance to read that all the way through. I need to go back and finish it. I know they've also been doing all those Stray Dogs covers for Gargoyles too.
Yeah. I don't know if they're Stray Dog covers or just the artist.
They keep putting the dogs in there though.
Yeah.
So even if it's not like a Stray Dogs cover, it's them going, "Hey, do a cover that's reminiscent of that other popular thing you did last year, please."
I mean, I remember like Stray Dogs, like they were supposed to like get like an animated movie or something, and I don't know if that took off or anything. And he's going anywhere. Because that would be terrifying to see on screen.
It makes me think of the adaptation of that one story featuring the rabbits that's like super brutal that I can't think of the name of. Someone's gonna know what I'm talking about. But for the meantime, on I'll be placing Detective Comics 1069. This is the B cover by Ivan Reese, Danny Mickey, and Brad Anderson. So you got a trio working on this one. $6.
Fabio's already taking it.
Great. Oh, all right, man. Fabio, if I go out back and you're sitting in your car, you're in big trouble, mister.
And that was the only copy of the B cover that we have?
That was the only copy of that detective we had.
Okay.
I'm afraid to put up anything else because I feel like Fabio's just going to snag it. Let me see.
People are saying Watership Down.
It might be that. Might be. It's been a very long time since I saw this, and it was very traumatizing because it's got the murder of rabbits in it. Anywho, stop talking about grim stuff, Zach. You're supposed to be uplifting. You're supposed to be getting people joyous during the show. What's more joyous than an orphan? This would be Detective Comics 1069, the 1 in 25 ratio by Colleen Doran for $10. You got Batman opening up his chest to reveal the emblem's real. He has a bat in his chest. Please, someone help him. Diagnose this issue.
You know who's taking that?
Fabio.
Yeah. Let me just check out.
Yeah, I'm suspicious now. This is too quick.
Did he hack into like our ADT, like our security?
Or he's just got ESP and he knows which book I'm about to put up before I even put it up. I guess on I now, I'm going to do I Am Iron Man, the 1 in 25 ratio by Juan Cabal for $10. Got Iron Man standing there in the what appears to be the California sun with those palm trees in the background in one of his OG suits.
Malibu?
Maybe Malibu. Ooh.
Fabio does work in IT.
Oh.
And Jennifer DuPont says he's just fast. I'm going to drive over to his house and cut his internet.
This man's got fiber, and he's running all his internet on an entire server stack. He's got it for himself.
Alright, the Iron Man is going to Seth Decker.
Alright, someone other... No offense, Fabio. Really appreciate you picking up all this stuff, but like, man, you were getting them all in a row there for a second. Going on, I now to replace that Iron Man is going to be the Rogan Gambit #1. This is the Alex Ross Timeless cover, the fully colored in version, not the sketch version, for $4 on I. What?
Open order.
Open order. $4 on I. And since we're getting close, and I think this is a good way to take down...
Good segue.
This is a good way to segue this off the board. Taking down that 1 in 1,000 on there. I'm also going to take down the Sonic, so that way I don't confuse Jen with this placement.
Thank you.
Taking down that Sonic. And on E is going to be... This one is the 1 in 666 ratio variant of Batman Spawn #1 from this year. This one, not signed by McFarlane, just signed by Capullo, but it's still graded 9.8 signatures.
Just Greg Capullo.
Yeah, just Greg Capullo, one of the biggest Batman and Spawn artists of all time. Going on E, 9.8 graded by CGC with the Signature Series for $550 for that 166 ratio variant on E. And then on F, I'm going to do, this is our last new book for this week, the Unbreakable Red Sonja #4. This is the 1 in 25 Mattioni variant. A little more bright, a little more vivid, so you can see Red Sonja all front and center there. Going on F for freaking epic.
The way you said that. So for the Rogue and Gambit Alex Ross variant, I got Stephen Conlon, Aaron Buckles, and Barry Kaplan. And Barry's also picking up a Green Goblin on C. We still have a couple copies of that Mystique and of that Green Goblin available.
We got Green Goobles, we got Mystiques. What else you need?
And then Antonio coming in, and he is picking up that slab on E, $550.
Sweet.
Is it Batman Spawn or Spawn Batman?
Batman Spawn. And I got it all back in its plastic bag for you. Don't worry, the plastic bag's free. Just because I'm that kind of guy.
No new Star Wars action figure variants, I believe.
Yeah, no Jar Jar action figure variant here this week. But shoot us a message. Maybe we can check and see if the other stores still have one, because I know there was that Jar Jar this week. So if you're a Jar Jar fan, Jar Jar heads, that's what you call yourselves, because I don't know, it's close enough to the military thing, the Jar heads. But anywho, if you do want one of those, shoot us a message directed to the show, and we'll try and see if the other stores got one for you.
And then, Antonio, just make sure you fill out our form. It is linked in the pinned comment and in the video description. So we have an email to send you the invoice, and we know where to send the book.
And on E now, I'm going to be placing Deadpool Core issue 4, near mint condition, for $25. And this is going to be your Rob Liefeld Guns N' Roses homage cover right there for you. Going on E. Man, once again, there's literally nothing. There's so many options of things to pull from. Nothing starts with E for my alliteration.
And then Henry Hopkins is picking up a Mystique cover. And then he would like to know if you do the Red Sonja on F for 5.
Yeah, I'll do that for 5. And hey, the other one went quick. Let's see if anyone else has interest in this. This is the 1994 Marvel Swimsuit Special. This one's in very good condition and featuring a pretty controversial couple on the cover. You got Sue Storm and Namor together there on this cover. That's going to go down here on F. Once again, that is the 1994 Marvel Swimsuit Special. Very good condition for $15 down there on F.
Was this Unstoppable or Unforgivable? Or
Unbreakable.
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 Different un.
Yes. You know, I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
Doing this show for over a month, I've never looked through this box here at the end. Never. Because it's always covered up. So let me see if there's anything I want to put up here. We're kind of getting fairly close to last looks here.
Got
Still
30 minutes.
15 minutes.
Martin and Clem will take that Marvel swimsuit variant.
Sweet.
This cover is Adam Hughes. You can tell by the
Yeah, at the bottom. Let's try this one. Since I haven't pulled anything ever from this box at the end, which is sets, I'm gonna pull one now.
Zach's been missing half the books.
Yeah, well,
It's
it's one short box. But I am gonna put up on what is it? F. On F, I am gonna place all 6 issues, issues 1 through 6, all in near mint condition for $125 of the Infinity Gauntlet. Hey, we had that Thanos run up here earlier. Hey, now you can get your full Infinity Gauntlet run too, down here on F. And I know, didn't really play a big part in the Infinity Saga in the movies, but you got Adam Warlock as a main player in this book, and he's going to make his first debut, physical debut, because they showed his Cocoon in Guardians 2, but he's going to make his full physical appearance in Guardians 3 coming up in 2 months at this point, because it's March tomorrow, so 2 months. That's quick.
Antonio, send us a message. So send a message to this page that's running the live stream with which books from the website you want, and we can actually put those books on your live show order. Unfortunately, if you place an order on the website, we can't bundle that with the live show, but if you let us know what you want from the website, we can bundle that with the live show, if that makes any sense. So just message us and we can work something out tomorrow. Someone says Earthworm Jim.
Oh. We got,
And has Amazing Spider-Man 121 gone up?
It is not. I have been
hoarding it.
I have been hoarding that for the end of the show here, because hey, I wanted to make sure the most devoted of you would be able to get that book.
Those who stay until the end.
Yeah, those who stay devoted until the very end, don't leave a single bit of my show. They get rewarded with a beautiful, Amazing Spider-Man book over there. But let me...
We're on Yamit on D, I think.
On D? We're on...
G.
Oh, G.
Oh, and as I say that, Jennifer DuPont is taking one. I have some here.
Okay. Cool. Well, we had the request for it, which... It's been a while. I think I asked about Earthworm Jim at the beginning of the show, and hey, now we're close to the end of the show. Got a response on it, hey, full circle. Let's put up Earthworm Jim #2 from Marvel Absurd. This is in very fine and near mint condition for $40, and you got Earthworm Jim in that classic, evil villain James Bond trap where the laser's slowly going up the table. That's going to go down here on G. Once again, $40. Very fine near mint condition on that Earthworm Jim #2. I want Earthworm Jim to make a comeback. I want a 3D Earthworm Jim game. Hey, I thought he was a pretty safe bet to maybe show up in Smash at some point. But I guess I was wrong because they're not adding any more characters at this point.
We have an offer on Earthworm Jim.
Hit me with it.
30.
I have it at 40?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that for 30. Once again, I'm just kind of flabbergasted that there was a specific request for me to bring this book up, so I'll take that. Going on G. What do you think? You think they've waited long enough?
I think they've waited
long enough.
Let's reward them.
So, let's reward y'all with the Amazing Spider-Man 121 in good minus condition for $150, going directly in front of you on G. That is the Death of Gwen Stacy. I'm sorry, I spoiled it because that cover is supposed to be like, who's gonna die? It's Gwen Stacy. We all know this at this point. It's 40 years. It's 40 years old. But I will let you know the cover is detached to the bottom staple, as well as the centerfold is completely detached. But once again, if you're just looking to fill out that Amazing Spider-Man collection, looking for this very key issue in the series, this is going to be an easy copy to pick up. Good minus condition down there, $150. And I think I'm going to take down this Red Sonja on H.
I have a request for the Tick.
I haven't seen any Tick in here. I'll take a quick look here in a second after I put up one more book for y'all. On H, replacing that Unbreakable Red Sonja is going to be from Piranha Music. This is the... Trying to check and make sure there's no number on this. There is not. This is the Prince comic book. Very fine plus condition for $75 down there in H. This is your second print, but you have a beautiful cover there done by Brian Boland, written by Dwayne McDuffie, and you also have art on the inside by Dennis Cowan and Kent Williams.
We had the first print of that last week.
Hey, well now, if you got that first print last week, hey, now here's your chance to get the second print. Or hey, you missed out on the first print, get a second print. It's a lower print run on an already probably low print run book.
Yep.
Probably the Hulk on B at this point.
Yeah.
All right. Replacing that Hulk on B is gonna be. Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh no.
The Warriors! #1 in near mint condition for $65. Just so you know, oh, that is the wrong space on B. Just so you know, for this book, there was only 6,130 copies ordered amongst all the retailers in the U.S. So very low print run book on this. Jen, have you not seen The Warriors? Ooh.
I haven't seen a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I know people who have seen The Warriors are either going to love what I just did or hate me for it because it probably wasn't that great. But hey, who knows? But that is going to be up there and be that Warriors #1 for $65, once again, in near mint condition.
Got an offer for you on that ASM?
All right.
Oh, no, wrong space. Nick Carnes would like to know, would you do 125? You have it at 150.
Oh, you were reading my mind. I will do 125 on that for you.
Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you. All right. I
Got some Warriors love in the chat. People saying if they saw it in theaters when it came out.
I'm a bit young for that, but I have seen The Warriors. Obviously, because I did the thing. All I'm missing is my little hand covered in beer bottles.
What year did that Warriors come out? Let's find out.
Yeah, if you want to double check that. I'm looking for some more books to fill out in the next few minutes before we go to last looks. Because, hey, I know Alan abandoned it last week, but I ain't abandoning my homie last looks.
Who published it?
That is from... wrong thing.
Acid Rain? Nope.
Dabble Brothers.
I see it.
Dabel Brothers. I got G open. I know we got
2009.
All right, cool. 2009 is the official adaptation of the movie. I know we got some requests for not Jack Kirby, for some, kind of, Fantastic Four earlier. It's not titled Fantastic Four, but it does feature the Fantastic Four. This is going to be Strange Tales number 106 in good to very good condition for $55 down there on G. Some condition notes first for you. There is some writing with pen on the front and back cover. You got some creasing and tears, and then spot of ink loss on the front cover there. You can kind of see it. Let me see if I can show you specifically. Maybe it's underneath the sticky note. Yes, right there on the G in Strange Tales. But some good things for you. This is Lee and Kirby working together on this book, and it's going to have your first appearance of Acrobat. Which is my off topic, but my favorite thing about the D&D animated series, because I know it was a class at the time, but it's so ridiculous hearing it now when the dungeon master's going through and assigning everyone their roles. It's like rogue, warrior, paladin, acrobat, and it's just like, you already got a rogue. Like, why do you need an acrobat too?
What's their purpose?
Yeah, like,
How do they add originality?
I can do extra flips.
I'm extra bendy.
I can go in places slightly smaller than the place the rogues can go into. On C, I'm going to pick up this cover because it's the most patriotic thing I've ever seen. This is Wonder Woman 272 in fine minus condition for $10. You got Wonder Woman standing in front of the Capitol building with a bald eagle on her arm, with a side story of the Huntress taking on Solomon Grundy. That's going to go up here on C. Once again, fine minus for $10 on that. I'm going to take down this My Little Pony on D from this week, and I'm going to replace it with... This one's for me. Some I put a lot of stuff up for y'all. This one I put up for me. Even though I'm not saying y'all can't put offers or anything on it. This is SpongeBob Comics number 3, fine condition for $20. Love this bit. They use this in the actual cartoon where SpongeBob hides himself in the mailbox to try and catch the mailman off guard. That's going to be on D for $20 in fine condition. Mystique, yeah. Take down that Mystique on I. And in its place, I'm going to put DC Comics Presents number 24. This is in fine condition for $5. This is Superman and Deadman teaming together. Deadman saying that, I thought it would be fun being Superman, but apparently I've doomed us all. So apparently by taking over Superman, he has made him belligerently violent somehow. But that is going to go here on I.
Can you show the Warriors up close?
Yep, I can. There you go. I don't know. Is that good?
Good.
Cool. Put that back up there. Oh, what can I take down? Probably that book on A.
Yeah, the Superman on A.
Take down that Soups on A.
And off.
on A to replace
Hey,
it.
it made you laugh.
It did. On A, I'm going to do the Incredible Hulk 417. This is a near mint condition for $5. And it says, please do not tell anyone the shocking secret of the bachelor party. You got a bunch of Avengers and various team members all watching some sort of salacious film. You also
Maybe they're watching The Bachelor.
Yeah, who knows? And you also have Impossible Man watching from a mirror or an image in the background.
He's zooming in.
I got you. But that's going to be up here on A for $5. Near mint condition on that. Then,
Infinity Gauntlet's been up there for a while, I think.
yeah, I'll take down the Infinity Gauntlet set. But hey, you won't miss it too long. We're about to get into last looks here. I think this is going to be a last book up for the evening.
Yeah,
I think is a good cutoff point. This is going to be What If issue 57, near mint condition for $5. What if the Punisher had become an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.? That's going to go down here on F. Once again, $5, near mint condition on that What If.
I believe the Infinity Gauntlet was the full set, correct?
It was the full set. It was all 6 issues.
No punchline. But send us a message if you're looking for a specific cover, and we can check with the stores.
Yeah.
Did we preview Wolverine 88?
I can go. Let me go double check and make sure I didn't leave it over here. Not seeing it over here.
Let me see.
We're gonna double check on that.
Not seeing it in the preview books post for Tuesday. It might be a book for Thursday if you saw it in the email.
Yeah, if it was in the email, it's probably on the Thursday show. I would double check, but our Thursday preview stack is currently locked away in the vault, so I can't double check it. But if you did see it in the email, it's probably on the Thursday show because we have officially gone through.
Wolverine 88 was last Thursday per Daniel.
There we go.
He's always watching.
I feel like I should remember that, but I don't. Maybe I don't remember everything after I leave the show. Maybe I just wipe it.
Alright, so, got an offer for you.
Hit me with it.
Got a couple offers for you.
Okay, hit me with them.
Would you do the Warriors on B for 50 out of 65?
I'll do that for 50.
It's on B. And then, the What If on F, would you do it for 3 out of 5?
Yeah, I'll do that for 3.
And then Antonio, send a message to the page, like send us a direct message to the Ultimate Comics live show page, what books you wanted to get off the website, and we can add them to your live show order. And Thomas, you can send us a message and we can check if that Wolverine sold or not last week. Although I'm sure Daniel is going to message me in like a couple seconds. And
Yeah, depending on the lag.
What else? Something else.
I have the Warriors over here.
Okay, I was like, where is it?
No, I was just going through and separating what I'm gonna have on the bottom row versus on the top row. But I do need to fill out one more spot on the bottom row. Oh wait, I have it down here. All right. So we are gonna get to last looks. I feel like I should probably talk about last looks real quick for those who have never watched our show before. Last looks here is when we take like approximately last 15 minutes or so. We go over 10 sometimes for it. But we go through every single book over here that did not sell over the course of the night, put it back up here one more time, give you one more chance to either buy them outright if you thought you missed out, or put in an offer last minute, see if I'll take something a little more wild, except for that Batman Spawn 1 in 1,000 ratio. Like we said earlier, I cannot go under 1,300 for that one. But in that case, let me go ahead and start taking down this stuff on the bottom row so I can get our biggins up for last looks. Alrighty. So I'm going to put this one on G right in front and center so you have a great look at it. This is that 1 in 1,000 ratio for Batman Spawn #1, signed by Todd McFarlane and Greg Capullo on G for $1,500. On E, I'm going to place that Black Widow #1. This is the 1 in 500 J. Scott Campbell ratio. Very fine near mint condition for $200 on E. On F.
Those energy drinks.
I know. On F, I got Thor #31. This is the 1 in 100 Black History Month variant by Lashley for $100 on F. Yeah, no, the energy drink always fights back in like the last 10 minutes of the show, and it's always the worst because it's when I have to talk the fastest. On H, I got that Superman #1, 1 in 200 Matina cover, the foil, 1 in 15 on H. And then on I, to finish off our bottom row, is going to be the Infinity Gauntlet 1 through 6, near mint condition for $125 on I for Infinity Gauntlet. Hey! I'm going to clear off our top row. And it's time to start going through our books. We don't have too many on last looks this time. Yeah, it's like less than half the short box.
Oh, and let me just tell you, you're getting real close to beating Alan's numbers.
Ooh, you hear that? I need to beat Alan from last week. So, hey, make some offers on that last row, on that bottom row stuff, other than the Spawn Batman. We've gone over this. I literally just cannot go under $1,300 for that. But once again, if you don't want to pay that $1,500 all at once, you can put that on layaway and just do the 10% down today. Or I guess on, what is it, like Friday or Saturday? Usually the invoices are sent out. But on A right now, we do Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones #1. This is the A cover for $5. We did sell a couple of these earlier, so can't go any lower. On B, I'm placing that Captain America #307. Very fine and near mint condition for $25. This is your first appearance of Madcap. On C, I got that Amazing Heroes #201 for very fine minus condition for $25, featuring Cerebus on the cover. So hey, it's going on C for Cerebus.
I saw the balloon, the word balloon, out of the corner of my eye, and I thought it did something very different.
What did you
What other word starts with B and ends with CH?
Oh.
Because like it kind of. Because the E looked like an I, and then the L kind of looked like the T.
I gotcha, yeah.
Sorry, Darren, we can't do less than $1,300 for that Spawn.
Yeah, can't go any lower than that. Going on D is going to be Justice League of America #190. Very fine minus condition for $20. Great Boland cover there featuring Starro and the Justice League on D.
Alright, Barry, copy that. Martin Klein would like to know if you do the Black Widow for $100. You have it at $200.
I can do that for.
Let me just check.
I can do.
Cheapest is $200 that I'm seeing.
Okay. So yeah, cheapest it's selling for right now is $200. So I can't go down to $100 for you. I can maybe meet you at $175. Get you $25 off that one. Because once again, it's lowest it's selling for is $200 right now. So I can go down to $175, get you an extra $25 off that one.
It's a 1 in 500.
Yeah, it is a 1 in 500 too. But going on A, I just took down that Shadow Clones. This is going to be Blue Beetle Graduation Day #4. This is the 1 in 25 ratio for $15 up here on A. Replacing our Cap on B, both Captain America and Madcap. On B now is going to be that Superman 204, near mint condition, $12, that iconic Jim Lee cover there. On C, replacing our Amazing Heroes 201 is going to be the Black Science Volume 1 trade that we had on here earlier. It is a pre-owned copy, but it is only $6 if you want some really good, like, out there sci-fi content. This is a really great series going on C.
Stephen Conlon wants to know if you do 15 for Madcap. You already put that away.
What was that, 25? Yeah, I can do 15 for that one. I also have a second copy that's in very fine condition for 20, but I can go down to 10 for that one. So if anyone else wants that other copy for 10, just let us know you want that Cap. But on D, replacing our Justice League, is going to be Our Army at War 272, fine condition for $15. You got Sergeant Rock and the Easy Company saluting a Nazi flag. What's all that about? Guess you got to read to find out. That's going to be up here on D. On A, replacing our Blue Beetle ratio is Shazam, number 13 from DC Comics. This is a 100-page special, fine to very fine condition for $12 up here on A. On B, replacing our Soups is going to be Power Man and Iron Fist, number 69, nice, in near mint minus condition for $10 up here on B.
Alright. I have an offer for you on Infinity.
Okay.
I'm going to assume it's the Infinity Gauntlet on I, because on F that is Thor. Franz would like to know if you do 100 flat for the Infinity. You have it at 125.
I could do that for 100 flat. Going on C now to replace that Black Science trade is going to be Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 75. Very fine condition for $10. Got Spidey and Black Cat taking on Doc Ock and Owlsley there. Going on C.
Give me a Black Cat solo movie already.
They were going to do it with Silver Sable back during the Amazing Spider-Man days, but rest in peace that one.
Curses!
I think they were still working on it afterwards, but I don't know if it's in like any sort of production or process right now.
It's been too long.
All they're focusing on is Madam Web and Kraven the Hunter.
Kraven the Vegan.
Yes, Kraven the Vegan.
Or vegetarian? One of those things.
Yeah. But going on D now is going to be Marvel Adventure number 1 featuring Daredevil. Fine condition for $5 up here on D. On A, replacing our Shazam is JSA Classified number 1, very fine minus condition for $35, featuring this great Adam Hughes cover on A. On B, I got that Human Target 1-in-25 ratio. This is Human Target number 12 that just came out this week. 1-in-25 ratio for $10. We did sell one of these earlier, so I can't go any lower than 10 on this one. Going on C to replace our Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man is that Sergeant Rock versus the Army of Dead, 1-in-25, $25, issue 6. Last issue of this series, as well as the last issue for Human Target.
I got an offer for you on that JSA on A.
Gotcha.
You got it at 35. Would you do 20?
I can do 25. Going on D is going to be Werewolf by Night, number 25. Fine condition for $10. Werewolf by Night lunging at you. I know we got an offer on this, so I'm just going to pull it off the stand here.
I personally am hoping for Anya Taylor-Joy, Black Cat.
That'd be a good one. I think, even though she already played this character, I really hope that if they bring like the X-Men like into the MCU and actually use magic.
Her as magic was so good.
It's perfect casting.
Would you do 22?
Ooh, I'm gonna play hardball with you. 23. Play a little game. Play a little game. This is gonna be Phantom Road number 1, the new Jeff Lemire series, going on A for $4. Replacing our Human Target on B.
23 works.
Cool. Replacing our Human Target on B is going to be that Star Wars 1-in-25 ratio by Luke Ross. $15. Got Chewie running from all those droids. On C, to replace our Sergeant Rock versus Army of Dead, is going to be that Daredevil number 11 from the Mac run. Near mint condition for $25. Third appearance of Echo. On D now, to replace that Werewolf by Night, is going to be Spider-Man Unforgiven, the one-shot, as a series of one-shots of different superheroes taking on vampires. $5 up there on D.
Never too early for spooky season.
Never too early. It's spooky season all year round with me. Going on A now, we got Rogan Gambit, number 1, the A cover, $4. Once again, up here on A.
I think that's actually our last copy of the A cover. Yeah.
All right, last copy of that Rogan Gambit, number 1, A cover. Replacing our Star Wars on B is that Unbreakable Red Sonja, number 4, 1 in 30 Selena variant, up here on B now. Placing our Daredevil third appearance Echo is going to be Incredible Hulk 160 in fine condition for $10. This is the one that had that little stain on the top of the back. On C for $10. Once again, fine condition.
I got Martin Clem picking up a Spider-Man Unforgiven, so the copy on D is now our final copy.
Alrighty. And our copy on D is actually going to be pulled down now, so if anyone wants that, just let us know and we'll pull it back out. But on D, I got that Sonic the Hedgehog issue 58 retailer incentive 1 in 10 ratio cover for $7. We did take an offer to bump it down to $7 earlier, so we can't go any lower than $7 on that one. On A, replacing our Rogan Gambit is going to be that Hallows Eve number 1. This is the Alex Ross Timeless Green Goblin cover going on A. On B, I got My Little Pony number 10. This is the 1 in 10 retailer incentive cover for $10 up there on B. Once again, what's her name? The artist for Stray Dogs who does this cover, right?
Trish Forstner.
Trish Forstner.
Forstner,
sorry. Ooh, Forstner. And my sticky note is lost in the sea back here. Already last book of Last Looks.
Ooh, and it's 9:59.
It just turned 10 o'clock right
God.
now. Perfect. Going on C, last book of Last Looks is that Rogan Gambit number 1. This is the timeless Alex Ross cover of Mystique going up here on C. Well, I mean, that's it. That's the last of our Last Looks books. I'm going to give you all, probably 30 seconds to a minute here. Put in any last minute claims or offers, whether it's up here or something we've already passed by. If you're like, oh man, I really regret not grabbing that second copy they had of that first appearance Madcap, now's the time to let us know. But in the meantime, while we wait for some responses, I want to say thank y'all for watching. Always great doing this. Always love y'all. Always love being up here every week.
Where should they be this weekend, Zach?
Oh, where y'all should be this weekend is over at our pop-up sale over at the Crabtree Mall. It's at the outside entrance of Starbucks, right next to it. We are going to be having on Friday $3 comics. Saturday it turns into $2 comics, and then Sunday it turns all into $1 comics, as well as a bunch. And when I say a bunch, I mean a bunch of discounted toys, action figures, Funko Pops, statues, random baubles, D&D minis are out there. Like there's they have.
You rarely discount those D&D things.
Yeah, and we got. I know we have some of those like mystery boxes where it comes with like 5 pre-painted ones over there. I know we're gonna have a giant. I forgot specifically what enemy it's supposed to be. But it's like a giant box one for Spelljammer that just came out last year or a year or two ago. And then just a bunch of really good stuff, as well as all those great comic books starting at $3 on Friday and making their way down to $1 by Sunday.
Brand new collection, has not been picked through.
Yeah, no, it's brand new collection.
In fact, we've added stuff to it.
Yeah, we just keep adding to it. I know I got some stuff over at the mall that I'm probably going to add into the pop-up stuff, so there might be some relatively newer books in the mix, who knows. But yeah, that is where you all should be this weekend. Crabtree Valley Mall, Raleigh, North Carolina. Outside the Starbucks to the left, it's like the second door to the left of the outside entrance of Starbucks. Right off the...
You can't miss it. We have big signs.
Yeah, we have big signs, big plasters, got Spidey out there, all sorts of stuff. But I think I've officially given enough time. Do we have any offers or any claims or anything? Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and bid my adieu. Thank y'all for watching. I love being here for y'all. I love y'all. Can't wait to see you on Thursday. I'll be back here again on Thursday night. But y'all have a good rest of your night. Love y'all. See you next issue.
Have an ultimate night.